Welcome, folks, to another edition of the Rev and Shanny Show, live with your hosts, co-equal hosts and co-equal producers. I used to say that with Phil. You know, Rev and Shanny. The beautiful Shanny, the gorgeous Shanny, the sweet Shanny, the amazing Shanny. It's Shanny, folks. This is the real star. I'm just backup. Yeah, that's it.
No. He's a star too.
No.
Yeah.
You are a star, though.
But you are a star too, Bobbies.
You're a shooting star.
You're cute, boys.
I love you.
I love you too. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're my beautiful girl.
We should start this by singing happy birthday to Jason.
Oh.
All right. Let's do it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jason. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, that's the first time that's been done for me probably since I don't know how long.
Baby.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm 40.
You are 40.
I'm 40. I'm 40.
I'm 40.
There's I'm not tooting my horn or nothing, okay? But it's crazy. I'm not gonna say that. Thank you for the. I'm 40.
Yeah.
But I feel better than I did at 27. So it's just it's 40. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Toasty. Guilty by association, Lisa Fett, Jules, my Yoshi,
Melly from Germany. Hello.
Hey, Melly. It's a blue moon tonight. Well, we're gonna get into the moon.
It rises right behind the temple of Poseidon, and it's called the Blue Moon.
God, that's a huge compliment. Anointed big fire hydrant. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Why would you delete that?
I don't know.
That was a really kind comment. You're going to have to unmod that other person. Who is guilty by association?
Unhide. I don't know. But that was a good comment.
That's a positive comment.
I'm sorry to anointed
I'm sorry
fire hydrant.
I'm sorry about that. Why is somebody censoring a kind comment? Thank you, Reefa. Thank you, Red Feather. Thank you, Anya. Yes. Thank you.
It's a blue moon tonight, and it won't happen until 2037.
And there's triggering going to happen because there's eating that's going to happen too. Okay, I got this amazing. Shanny got her favorite, which is Kamala Harris's favorite. The next president.
It's my go-to. Yeah.
The next president it's her favorite too, and you got cheese too. You have to show them the cheese. You have to show them the Tostitos.
For triggering people.
It's Tostitos mild queso cheese, folks.
It's going to trigger them.
Okay.
Mightily.
And
Reese's Pieces.
I got this wonderful bag of
yogurt.
Mexican corn.
Okay, you got to show everything you got.
I just got two things. I got my Mexican sweet corn. I got my this isn't my go-to. My go-to is Coke, but I got Pepsi by accident. It'll work. This is a Zionist company. Fuck them. Okay, and I got old-fashioned hard licorice candies.
Ooh.
That's my type of snacking if I'm pigging out on something.
There we go.
That's what I like, It's not too unhealthy. So we got a treat for you, exploring the craziness that could be what the hell is going on with the moon. Because when they were up there, they fucking were over it, and they heard it ring like a bell. So it's hollow. The moon's fucking hollow. Yeah, Krista, that's my favorite shit in the world, is that popcorn. Reese and cheese. Yeah.
I'm not putting it in with the cheese. You snap your fingers, and before you know it, you're 40. It's true.
That's definitely true.
That's so true.
It's very true.
And then you're old farts, but yet you have knowledge at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, man, it tells you when they do that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Right?
So that's our show for tonight.
By the way, in 45 seconds, there will be an ad for you viewers.
We are partners now, and thank you, YouTube. Thank you for letting us succeed.
if you would allow to put super chats in, that would be
If you want to send,
lovely.
yes. If you want to send super stickers, you could send them. If you want to do a super chat,
And our membership
will be coming soon.
will be coming soon.
Yes.
And I'm just going to plan
Spoil
on
it. Tell them what it's going to be called. The members.
The BPD crew. You want to be part of the BPD crew? I know I love being part of the BPD crew.
Right. And you don't have to have BPD to be part of the BPD crew.
No.
Okay, but it's just people that have an understanding of folks.
Exactly. We have inserted the ads, by the way. So right now, someone's watching a video of like Doritos or something. I don't know.
Truth.
Thank you, Guilty by Association. Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you, guys. You're so sweet.
Anointed big fire hydrant said, I need to get high for this crazy theory about to go down.
We have a treat for you because the channel, shout out to the Y-Files, probably one of the best channels on YouTube. I think it's up. I think it might be the best.
They almost have 4 million subscribers.
Deserved. You got Hucklefish, which is, I thought he was annoying at first. I love him now.
It's called the Y-Files.
I'm loving Hucklefish. We got to check the volume on this. Oh, we're good.
Yes.
You got all the production.
I did get all the production stuff.
She does all the production. And
There we
kicks
go.
out. You got it precise at 15. It's incredible to me. 104
Jesus.
folks. We love you. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up for the show. We got 104 people in the room. Thank you for being here with us tonight. And if you like to support channels, we got links down there to help you out with that.
It always helps us.
In lieu of anything else Shanny wants to say, we could start. She's playing Animal Crossing while we're doing this.
No,
too.
I'm not. I just
No,
have
you
it
are.
on my
No.
lap.
I don't mean it in a bad way.
Oh.
Wait. She can do the show while having that. Like, she's a multitasking.
Oh my God, we got our
individual.
first super chat.
First
Thank
super
you.
chat.
Woo.
Thank you for the
Guilty
birthday
by
boy.
Association gave us $2. Yes. Give him hearts
And it's for
likes.
the birthday boy. That's me. I'm the birthday boy.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What a great day today is.
Let's celebrate their first super chat on live.
My
live stream.
50th. It is my 50th birthday. I'm Dorian Gray. I gotta fucking say I'm 50. You know.
That's funny.
Yeah, 50.
50.
Yay!
That's in 10 years.
It is.
Holy shit, you're gonna be 50. I'm gonna be 50 in 10 years.
I'll be gray, like gray all over, and you'll be gray. We'll be hot still, though.
Yeah, we'll still be hot but gray.
Hot but gray.
Enjoy snuggling Bonnie bonus Amina Bona Bonnie.
Anointed big fire hydrant. It says that it's purchased, so I said that it was purchased, so I'm very happy about that. So maybe.
Rifa says I'll be 51 in December.
Wow, you look amazing.
Damn, you're hot for your age.
You
girl.
look amazing.
Yas, queen.
Rocket, are we gonna start this, or do you got something to say?
No, we'll
No?
start this, man.
We're starting this deal, and I'm gonna start
We're
eating
gonna-
popcorn
we're
because I
gonna-
want
we're
some
gonna go
popcorn.
down on this.
Actually,
Oh, fudge. Okay.
like Coral Island.
There we go.
You didn't shut off the Coral Island graphic either.
I didn't. Sorry, folks.
We should have Trump's face on the screen up there.
Nah.
I'm going in for Mexican street corn because it's amazing. Oh, gluten-free. Very good snack. Oh my God. Are you serious? This stuff is better, I think. Holy shit.
Gay pride, yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Hey, Ron DeSantis, gay.
Thank you, Misty. Thank you.
Ron DeSantis, gay. Oh my God. Krista, you're like right. This is the best shit I've ever tasted. You have to try it.
I have to.
You must.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I might be like in love with this stuff.
You're gonna be in love with it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I never had the green bag one.
It tastes like Mexican street corn.
That's exactly what it is. We have to call Ron DeSantis Little Rhonda. Lion Ron. That's what Trump would say. Oh my god, shit.
What did I get Rev for his birthday? A lot of pussy.
Yeah, true. She can't get me at nothing, guys. She's destitute like me. Oh my god.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I can't stop.
That's okay. Enjoy it.
You want another handful?
Nah.
Oh
Let's
my
look at Rev Eden just to prove that I don't starve him.
Exactly. They're gonna say no, it's AI footage, he's not eating.
This is yogurt.
This is AI Revelation News. No, I'm not Revelation News.
Try that. The yogurt's good.
Thank you. Oh my god. Oh. That's Sheets, right? Kamala Harris was at Sheets recently.
She was.
Popcorn is some calories. Oh my god. Oh.
So good.
Yeah. Sex. It's good. I like sex.
I like sex too. It's fun.
It is. Treat stream for us is just, it doesn't work. I don't got no cake. I don't need cake. That would just make me sick anyway. I'd rather have Mexican street corn.
And licorice.
And licorice, yeah. That's my taste now. My mom was a lot like this, so.
Hello, Gucci Trolls. How are you?
Oh, cheers.
That's a fake one. That's a fake Gucci Trolls.
Yeah, ban them. They're fake.
Yeah.
Ban that Gucci Trolls. It's fake.
You're the fake Gucci Troll. We were told about you.
Oh, the Pepsi, so it's luscious. This is an amazing birthday. Thank you, everybody.
You're welcome, lover.
Yeah, thank you, Shanny. And everybody. For making
Yes, it's yogurt. Reva said order should get there by 22nd at least. That's awesome.
Really? Okay. Sweet deal. This is, oh my god, I can't stop eating this.
It's good.
There's 140 calories in this per 2.5 cups. It's a really good snack. It's got 2.5 grams fat though. That's pretty high.
Anointed Big Fire Hydrant said, what would Jesus do, Rev? Eat with us.
He would love. Jesus would love and forgive.
The moon is in fact still rusting for some weird reason.
Apparently. Oh my god.
Krista got a Sonic burger for dinner tonight.
Hey, have fun.
Enjoy your big ass Sonic burger.
Sonic burgers aren't bad.
I like their jalapeno poppers.
Their foot-long dogs are delicious.
And their shakes are really good.
They have the best drinks. Because of their ice.
Their strawberry and limeade. Oh.
Hell yeah.
Our Sonic went away.
You kept sending me to Scranton for that.
I was, man.
No. We were in Scranton. You kept sending me to Sonic. Which is now a Taco Bell, I think. They put another Taco Bell there.
I don't want Taco Bell. I want Sonic. I want the strawberry limeade.
Exactly. I want their drinks. And then right down the road is an Arby's. Oh.
No, this is strawberry yogurt.
Yogurt. 111 viewers. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you.
He got you the jalapeno poppers too. See, that's a good man knowing his wife wants the jalapeno poppers. Mm-hmm.
I got you poppers too.
I know you get me poppers.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Who gets me poppers? The jalapenos.
I know you love the jalapenos.
They're the best.
They are very good. You should be watching video eating, but it's fine.
I didn't drop any on my breast.
You're having proof that I eat. You got proof I eat. And when I eat quite a bit. Mm-hmm. But I fast for times. And that's how I'm getting the body I'm getting. So, I'm going to keep doing that.
I fast as well.
Intermittently.
And it's working.
Yeah.
Are we going to watch the GNC convention? Maybe.
We should review that.
Maybe.
For entertainment's sake.
But right now, we got to watch the Y-Files. Let's start this.
Hecklefish. Brought to you by the Hecklefish for President campaign.
Hey, thanks for clicking on this compilation. Today we're doing a compilation about the moon, which seems appropriate since we're releasing this on the anniversary of the moon landing. Or possibly the day after the anniversary of the moon landing. We're still trying to...
Whoa, let me fix that for you. You mean the anniversary of the Stanley Kubrick movie that people thought was the moon landing, but was actually shot on a soundstage in Area 51?
Exactly.
Oh.
There you go.
That's what... Stop right there. End the video.
You don't need to know anything else.
That's it.
Do I want 2 pepperoni pizzas? I have some spare cash. Do you want pizza?
Cheese pizza, not pepperoni.
Cheese pizza is better. Or mushroom pizza.
Mushroom pizza.
Yeah, mushroom pizza.
There you go.
If you want to, that'd be fine.
That's cool.
Rev is gonna eat the whole bag and then deliver the pound train experience. Exactly.
That's how it works.
I've been to Kennedy Space Center too. It's awesome.
It's amazing.
I've been to Kennedy. I've been to the one in Florida. Cape Canaveral, and then the one that's the space camp that was in Kentucky.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure what that's called. I don't remember.
You haven't been to Houston.
I was like 12, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send them over. Thank you.
Hey, you're amazing.
Do we like anchovies?
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
I like anchovies, yeah.
No.
I think fish is okay to eat. I feel okay eating fish.
Jesus ate fish.
Yeah, he did. He ate lamb, too, at Passover.
He did.
Yep. Fresh meat, though.
That's true.
It's not tainted, you know? Mess with.
Pretty sure that we went to the moon.
Yeah, that's just what Big Luna wants you to think.
Big Lunar? Wait, I told you I wanted to do this one alone. How did you even get past my firewall?
Oh, that little piece of digital toilet paper you call a firewall.
Toilet paper.
A couple of Czechoslovakian hackers owed me a solid.
Czechoslovakia doesn't even exist anymore.
Well, I wouldn't tell them that.
How did you get past my security?
Well, human, since you're so curious, I'll enlighten you. First, I reverse engineered your firewall's quantum encryption using the motherboard from an Atari 2600.
Quantum encryption.
A Rubik's Cube.
He used a motherboard from Atari 2600, a Rubik's Cube.
Tweezers from a game of operations.
What do you have?
Awesome.
Tweezers from the game of operation.
That's amazing. That's so retro.
Yes, that's so awesome.
That's so our time, you know?
I got my order of new scrubs today, and I'm bummed. All 4 pairs of pants I ordered are too big. Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
But that should make you happy that they're too big.
box of games from the 80s that I don't know about?
Next, they used a neural network trained on every episode of MacGyver to craft a cyberlogic
Yes,
commercial paper
MacGyver.
and digital silly putty.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
Now, to be fair, the putty wasn't as silly as I hoped, but whatever. I'm in and I'm staying. So let's light this candle, huh?
Fine.
Only
First, we
back
have
up.
episode 68, the Hollow Moon Theory. And I'll admit that when I first heard this theory, I thought it was the dumbest thing I'd ever heard.
No.
And then, about halfway
is.
through the research, I started thinking that the moon is kind of weird. And then by the time I finished the episode, I was fully convinced that the moon is the hollow spaceship that was brought here from some part of the galaxy.
What?
Wow.
The Bible says the moon was created by God. Period.
But they're really cute. I wanted to wear them.
Now the question is, what purpose does the moon serve in the system?
Tidal waves.
More than that. It's spiritually, I'm saying, metaphysically. It's a portal.
It's the lesser light.
It's exactly. It's probably a portal.
A portal to where?
Who knows?
Whoa.
But a portal. Heaven, maybe. The sun is like a portal to heaven.
Holy shit, someone hexed us. Well, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus Christ, and no hex that you put upon me will not get to me. In Jesus Christ's name, amen. I reverse it upon you, sir.
Spare no expense.
That's right. You can't hex me, psycho.
That's it. Oh, that's so good.
We have a fly in here, and it got bothered by me moving the mouse. It didn't like the mouse because it would turn white when it came onto it.
Watermelon is gonna get that fly.
She's gonna get that fly, yeah.
Because she's a master frickin'.
Shanny, why did you block my other account? I don't know. I'm gonna do it again to you because I don't know who you are. And if I blocked you, it's probably for a good reason. So, bye-bye. Have a nice day. Hi, Sharon Harris. How are you?
Fuck.
The moon is a portal to Uranus. Aries,
That's
you always come up with the greatest of theories, sir.
That's phenomenal. What an asshole.
Do you want to go into the portal of Uranus? I'm just wondering.
Oh, God, that's good.
That's not very Christianity to cast reversal spells, Shanny.
Oh!
Ooh.
Here we go. Liquid hard candy.
Only 60 grams of fat. Oh, they're like hard candy.
Yeah, old-fashioned hard candy.
Yeah.
Where are you from? Made in USA.
That's a keeper.
Indiana.
It's only sugar, corn syrup, artificial flavor, yellow. Ah, God, it has all the yellow and blue and red and shit.
Why do they do that?
I don't know.
That's very good, though.
Made in Indiana, South Bend.
3 pieces. 60.
That ain't bad.
No. Oh my God, they're good.
That's very delicious.
That's what I chose for me. Way too expensive. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Look at this. Look at this Bidenflation. Folks, no more Bidenflation, please. Give me a break, folks.
Yeah, but you know what?
God, they're good. Wow.
Neptune is made of mostly methane, so that should have been Uranus because it's mostly methane.
That's true.
But they like reversed it or some shit like that. Yes, I've heard of Crazy Russian 86.
Who's that?
He's severe and violent alcoholic. Watch him and you know he is not.
Yeah, I am.
No, the crazy Russian 86, the guy who does the knives and shit.
No, he's called Russian Hacker.
He's the same one.
He's the same guy?
I think so, yeah.
He's cool.
He has 2 channels.
He's cool.
Damn, I thought my comment about Rev being fly was worth a chuckle. Wait. Must see comment. That's not a fly, that's Rev. Oh my god. You turned into Goldblum.
What are you talking? What the fuck is going on? I thought we were watching something about the moon.
Okay, he's confused. Let's continue on.
It's because
I'm
it
the
is.
fly.
There aren't many episodes of the Y-Files that turn me from skeptic to
So,
believer,
fly
but
for a
this
white
is
guy.
one.
Oh
That's one
yeah,
of the favorites.
absolutely. I fit that
But
one. No,
before we
I'm not.
start-
I don't act black. That song's about a. I can't say that.
No.
That song's about a white guy that's acting like a black guy.
What's acting like a black guy, though? That's kind of...
Putting the hat on like this and going, "What's up, brother? What's up, yo? What's up, man?" Yeah, that's acting that way. It is.
Jeff Goldblum is a god. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Ian Malcolm.
Rev is the ultimate wrestler.
Not yet. I might be pretty good in the ring.
That's right.
The episode, we've got a little surprise for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Dude! America!
That's right, fuck yeah.
Oh, spacious skies.
Freedom.
Hecklefish is singing it. Sing it, Hecklefish.
Liberty.
Liberty.
America!
America.
Heckle.
Oh, that's great. I'd vote for him.
I support Hecklefish for president.
Why not? No, I want the matriarchy. I want the matriarchy, actually. It's the time for Kamala.
Robert Downey Jr. doing blackface in Tropic Thunder was class. Oh, it was great.
But that's not what the pretty fly for a white guy is. Fred Durst acts like that. He's got his own personality, though.
Dude, some people are just a product of their environment.
Yeah, whatever.
Shit.
Whatever.
Unless you're from Orange County and really rich.
Okay.
No one's getting the movie reference.
Orange County. That was a good that was a good movie. Jack Black and Tom Hanks on.
Oh, that is a good one.
That was a good movie. Orange County. No, I'm not getting the reference. Oh my god.
That's not a pickle.
They're so good.
That is a belly button.
A pickle?
That is a belly button. That's no penis.
We're belly buttons. Oh yeah, it's
That's a monkey's
it's a
belly
monkey,
button.
It's a monkey belly button.
Don't be a pervert.
We're celebrating pride. Do you get it? We have a son.
We
Okay,
do.
that's like that. So what the fuck? Don't bully us on our monkey that's saying gay pride, gay rights. Hey, Ron DeSantis, gay,
Gay.
gay,
Gay.
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 We should keep saying it until the ad. Gay.
I just want to say
Uh-huh.
the application for a third is still open. And in 38 seconds, you'll have another commercial.
The application for the third still open.
Just want to let you know.
No decisions have been made. Absolutely not. Not yet. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You got the deal? Uh-huh. I gotta put this mic a little bit down for you because, yeah, that's civil and...
Here you go. Luke says, I lived with 2 gray men growing up. And they were fine and awesome.
No problem.
Exactly.
They're people just like you, straight people. They're just people.
I was more interested in the pickle, not the gay. Oh my.
Okay, the pickle.
Well, enjoy the pickle, I guess.
Have the pickle.
Suck and eat that pickle.
Okay.
lick that pickle up and down. Swirl your tongue around the pickle.
Oh, but what I say is inappropriate.
I'm talking about a pickle.
No, this is bullshit.
I'm talking about a pickle.
Right, I just get censored all the time.
Well, I don't say the anatomical names. I say pickle.
I'll just be Bill Hicks and be rejected and assassinated. Fine. My jokes are too much. We'll get limited monetization. Fine. I'll be Bill Hicks.
Thank you, guilty.
I'll take the hat and be Bill Hicks.
Rather
Fine.
a cucumber? I'm a cucumber. 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 I'm a cucumber.
Well, that's fine.
Don't take the pickles from the grocery store. Yeah. Just don't talk about your pickle, Rev.
I'm not going to talk about it.
It's a nice pickle.
I'm not going to talk about
It's a yum yum pickle.
The pickle will make you squirt. What are we going to do here?
All right, let's start this.
What's the deal?
Other candidates say they will lower taxes.
But
Oh,
I
boy.
say April 15th should just be another day, because taxes are theft.
That's true.
Candidate
Hell yeah, dude. I'm
That's
voting
it.
for him.
Hecklefish has got it.
He's got it. No more taxes.
That's it.
to bring down
Cigarettes will be
grocery prices.
$2 again.
Yes.
But I promise a crab cat in every pot, with boiling water, and corn, and a side of potatoes, and a vat
Yum.
of melted butter.
You sexy ass bitch.
Oh, you
He
gotta
won-
vote for him.
Dude. We will live on crab boils for the rest of our life.
Correct. Just the potatoes, really, and corn. Potatoes and corn. Mm-hmm. Carrot.
He has slack and it does flop.
There you go. Whatever. Hussey said, wow, you're bigger than Salah. What?
Yes.
There you go.
What do you think, watermelon?
I'm bigger than an Arab man.
Watermelon. What do you think? She's like, I'm not going to answer. I'll get in trouble.
Yeah, she would.
You should show the folks watermelons.
She really didn't want to do that, as you could hear. But here's watermelon. She didn't want to do that. We wanted. I mean, I do OnlyFans. Whatever.
Yeah.
Squirt like a fire hydrant. That's right. We're gonna be hashtagging that.
There you go.
There's Gavin's.
Gavin's.
He's here.
He's a boy.
The boy's here too.
Back to the melted butter, man. Look at that. He's swimming in melted butter.
That's amazing.
Other candidates say we need less government intervention.
I say we need no government at all. Just me in a big house. Preferably a White House.
Absolutely.
I'll trust you, Fish. You're better than the assholes out there, man.
give it to him.
Give it to the fish.
Hecklefish wins.
Hecklefish, yes.
Could you do me a favor? Hit the volume down once on the not the microphone. Yeah, thank you. That's gonna be way better. Because it's a little too high.
A cat's like, let me down, motherfucker. Ah!
Exactly.
That's true. Gavin's like, as a boys,
He's a good boy. He's the best boy.
Did that person order pizza? I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
We'll see.
Probably not.
People say they'll do things and then not. Whatever.
I'm fine.
I never expect anything.
I'm not a politician. I'm one of you. Sort of. I'm a fish of the people.
I'm a fish of the people.
And we
That's
all want
right.
the same thing. Independence.
That's it.
And in these trying times, America needs a leader who isn't afraid to say what everyone's thinking, even if no one's actually thinking it.
He's not a clownfish like those other candidates.
I'm a
That's right.
goldfish. Vote for me. You won't regret it.
I say Hecklefish is a good person to vote for.
He absolutely wins. Okay? He's wanting free liquefied butter for everyone. Okay, he's a good boy. Look at that smile. How could you not love him?
Shanny, do you and Rev ever bust at the same time? Yes.
Oh, that's happened 2 or 3 times now, and that's the greatest experience of a lifetime. That is the pinnacle of a male's existence. That I can't talk about it.
Yeah. Yes, we've looked up the actual planetary movements. Jesus.
Oh my God.
Since grade school, buddy.
Middle school.
Jeez, man.
We're doing middle school stuff here, folks.
It's a variety channel, Luke.
Yes, it's a variety show.
That's right.
Do you know what Ed Sullivan did? Hey, folks, we got a great show for you. It's Topo Gijo. And then he'd have a little mouse. He's the cutest. Look up Topo Gijo.
In the sea of life, you're just a minnow. Live your life insecure. Feel the pain of your needles as they shit into my mind.
Bro, that's some lyric.
That's some Lovecraftian shit, man.
That's some lyrics of, like, I don't know, like Static X. Or like,
if you know, you know. Sounds like Lovecraft.
Sounds like needles.
I think it's Lovecraft.
You got some needles going on.
I know Lovecraft. That's Lovecraft.
Okay.
Am I right?
It's Lovecraftian.
Exactly where you stand. With me, Hecklefish J. Moriarty. Available now is the Hecklefish for President yard sign.
He's a fish of the people.
Yes, dude.
Get the merch.
I want to get the merch so bad.
Me too. I'd wear that.
I'd put that on the car.
Me too. The Y-Files actually makes you question things.
That's from Korn. It's Good God from Korn. Oh my God.
Good God. Oh man, yeah, the second album, 6 songs.
I forgot about that.
How could I forget that?
What's wrong with us?
It might be the lyric that I'm just not, because he boom nom nom or whatever throughs it.
That's true.
That could be it. I can't. Good job, man.
Didn't he name his cat like Lucifer?
Who?
H.P. Lovecraft.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Lucifer.
Yeah. He's a weird guy.
He is a weird guy.
Very, I'd say talented writer.
Probably,
but weird as shit.
Yeah.
He also wanted to. He either did or wanted to fuck his mother.
Ew. I don't care.
Disgusting.
Oh, speaking of motherfuckers. Chris Chan's charges were dropped.
That's right.
And dismissed.
He never did that.
He never did it.
You see?
All this internet rumor mongering caused this man to be arrested, or this woman, this trans woman. And that's why you attack her, because she is a trans woman.
Do you realize that the internet destroyed the mind of Chris Chan? He was like a normal geeky dude, and the bullying pushed him into trans stuff and everything.
Mm-hmm.
The internet destroyed his mind.
Anyway.
Hecklefish wins.
Back to Hecklefish.
That's it.
Convenient package.
I want it.
You're gonna love my package.
I love your package.
He loves to be in there.
There you go.
The only time you squeeze him out is when you're coming.
There you go.
All right, I could go that far, and that's
Hecklefish, the hero.
I want to be good YouTube. I'm sorry.
This ad was paid for and approved by the Hecklefish for President campaign.
Gavin charged watermelon.
He wants some. He wants some.
Despite it being humanity's constant companion through all of recorded time, the moon is still a mystery. Science hasn't been able to explain how the moon was formed, its unusual orbit, its distance from us, its density, its composition, its structure. These are all still questions. Now, there are theories about the moon that solve some of these puzzles, but they don't solve all of them. There's only one theory that answers every scientific question about the moon.
Really?
Just one. That the moon is a hollow artificial structure brought here by someone else. Let's find out why.
The Bible tells me it's created by God.
Let's start at the beginning.
Well, I'm not going to say that, fire hydrant.
But there's controversy about this, because scientists can't agree on how the moon was formed in the first place. The first theory of how the moon became linked to the Earth is the capture theory. It says the moon was just floating along, drifted near the Earth.
That's not what the law
in
says.
orbit. This is almost impossible. Another explanation is the accretion theory, that the moon and Earth formed out of dust clouds in the early solar system. But when systems form through accretion, they share similar traits. If the moon was formed this way, it would have an iron core, like the Earth. It would spin
Yes.
on an axis, like the Earth. But neither of these are true. The fission hypothesis was popular for a while, and this says the early Earth was spinning so fast that the moon was formed out of rock in the Pacific Ocean that was flung into space. But we later learned that moon rock is much older than the bottom of the ocean, so
What's the
it's
deal?
unlikely. The most popular explanation is the giant impact theory. This says that a large object about the size of Mars smashed into the debris field from the collision coalesced to create the Earth-Moon system. Again, these conditions would have to be so perfect that the odds are...
Astronomical.
Right. Now,
Unless there's a God guiding that shit.
There you go. See,
See?
we're going to break soon on a good point there.
Well, the thing is, God is like playing Play-Doh in the sky.
Yeah.
And he's smashing them together and having a good-ass fucking time and creating life and shit. God's awesome.
You sound totally stoner, you know? Creating life and shit.
That's right.
Jim Brewer would say that,
That's true.
you know?
That's true.
And we want Doritos. Frozen pizzas. Yeah.
Jesus, why would you say that? Rev ever consider doing steroids?
No.
No.
I like the size of my cock. Are you kidding me?
And he goes into psychosis when he takes
Well, there's that, but that was for prednisone.
That's true.
I've never tried like anabolic steroids or not. I would never do that.
No,
And it's gonna put your penis in a bad shape.
that's true.
I'm telling you right now, that's just accurate. Okay?
That's true.
You don't want to do that shit.
No.
Like creatine might be different, but I don't know nothing about it. But no, I don't want to get huge. I want to have no saggy skin and six pack. That's what I want.
Yes, we got some watermelon love in the chat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we love our baby girl.
Yes.
She's a good
recent
girl.
theory is a combination of all of these. That a large object collided with the Earth about 4.5 billion years ago, essentially vaporizing
That's awesome
it.
looking.
And this
Yeah, it is.
vapor is called a synestia. And the synestia was
Synestia.
spinning very rapidly, forming a torus. And the moon formed on the edge of this torus.
Whoa, hold on. Taurus? What's a Taurus?
Well, this shape is a torus.
Yeah.
That looks like a donut.
It does, but
It's a donut shape of Taurus, yeah.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's trippy.
I think that's why they called the Ford Taurus back in the 90s, because it was rounded.
Oh.
You know, it looked like a pill. Remember the Tauruses from the 90s?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. It's a rhombus, not a rhombus.
I take creatine when I
Taurus.
work out, Rev. You will be fine as long as you drink plenty of water.
For what? What's that?
Creatine.
Oh, cool. No, I don't want to gain mass, really. I want to eat more, yeah, healthy stuff, and gain muscle, but not to the point of I'm like, "Ugh," I don't want to look like that.
That's true.
I like my more slight build, like Brad Pitt.
And I want to get a slight build,
Yeah, sure.
so I'm working on it.
You're getting there. You're making progress.
I'm making a lot of progress.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of myself. Thank
should
you.
be. You should be.
But in geometry, if you revolve a circle around an axis in three-dimensional space, it's called a torus.
You wonder why you're not popular at parties.
I'm very popular at parties.
You would be. You're cool.
So, we still don't know how the moon was created. You would think that actually going to the moon and collecting rock samples would solve some of these puzzles. But when moon rocks were brought back and studied, it only created more questions.
This is great shit.
It is.
Jesus, explain the non-existent moon. Oh, well, what? That's a doctor from NASA saying that.
Dude!
Wait. Okay, that is a doctor from NASA saying it seems much easier to explain the non-existence of the moon than its existence. Now, wait. There's something big here, guys. Like, what is it? What is its origins? What's the deal? For real. Are you focusing on the show, or are you into something else now?
No, I am focusing on the show. Sorry.
No, you weren't. You were focusing on Instagram. Why? No.
Jesus, Jason, will you stop being so fucking...
Well, we're doing a
commanded?
fucking show.
Well, you get up on your seat usually all the time.
I'm ADD and I kind of have to move sometimes, yeah.
Well, maybe I need to look at something sometimes.
Oh my god. Okay, great. But we have a quote here from a fucking doctor of NASA saying it's easier to exist. It does exist. What does that quote even mean?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. There's something going on. This is
exactly
great video already.
Since landing on the moon in 1969,
The moon landing was as fake as a teenager's Instagram.
I knew you.
Oh!
Do you like the idea that the moon is a hollow spaceship?
Well, yeah.
That was
I admit,
hilarious.
I do kind of like this idea.
Okay, so for us to explore this theory, you need to concede that we
My,
went to the moon.
my, anointed. Naughty boy. Exactly.
Fine, I will concede we went to the moon.
See?
Thank you.
But those were unmanned missions. The landings were actually filmed in a studio in Burbank, California.
Fine, I'll take what I can get. Moon rocks and soil samples brought back from the moon are strange. On Earth, the newest rocks are at the surface, and the rock gets older as you go deeper. Now, this is obvious and logical. But on the moon, the soil on the surface is older than the rocks underneath.
What?
And the surface rocks are older than the rock underneath them.
Wait, how is it backwards? The surface rocks are older than the rocks that are underneath?
Huh?
Yeah.
Wait.
What?
It's
What?
backwards. The only way this happens on Earth is when we drill, dig, and mine.
Right.
Bringing older material
Maybe
to the
the
surface.
moon was mined.
Bill Cooper.
Maybe the moon was mined.
Bill Cooper's talked about this also.
Dude.
Also, the great Dr. Bill Deagle has talked about this, that they were mining helium-3 from the moon.
Dude.
Whatever helium-3 is. I'm not sure what that is, but it's a special thing.
Whoa.
Helium-3.
It's
Yeah.
the Y files.
The what? This is such a phenomenal channel.
It is.
It's a phenomenal channel. The Y Files on YouTube. 4 million subs. He's almost right there at 4 million subs.
Yeah, try to get him at 4 million, guys.
Oh yeah, get him there for it. Push it. Push
That'd
it,
be
guys.
awesome.
Our audience, push it.
Yeah.
Get him to 4 million tomorrow. Get him to 4 million tomorrow.
Yes.
The Y Files rock.
Exactly.
We should tag him in our stream.
Helium-3 isn't real?
We'll move on. If you're
Anyway.
gonna
But
act
we
like
see
that.
this all over the moon. Now, if
I'm
the
a
moon was
conspiracy
somehow
dude.
hollowed out, older rock would be on top. But the list of anomalies goes on. Typical planetary structures have denser materials toward the core and lighter materials toward the surface. On the moon, this too is reversed, and no one could really explain why. The moon's surface is pockmarked by asteroid impacts that have happened for billions of years. So you would expect the rock around...
No, we don't read the chat at all, by the way. None. Absolutely none do we read the chat. Absolutely none. Correct?
Yeah,
Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
I
on the
agree.
impact craters to be different ages. But there is a strange uniformity in the age of these rocks. The chemical makeup of lunar dust is also very odd. If lunar dust is the result of billions of years of impacts, why does it have
I
a
don't know.
different chemical makeup of the rocks around it?
For sure,
The
Ayn
moon
Rand
doesn't have a
understands.
magnetic field, yet moon rocks are
Why am I
strongly
Stimpy?
magnetized.
You're
The
saying
Earth
because
is
no,
4.6
not
billion
that
years
reason.
old,
Because
but the
our
oldest rocks we found are
Reverend
much younger than that.
Stimpy,
Moon
Shanny.
rocks are older.
okay.
Give me a
Much
break,
older.
it's not your
Some rocks have been
size.
dated to the very beginning of the solar system, and some are said to be even older than that. Uranium-236 and Neptunium-237 are found on the moon. This is notable because
See,
those
these are things
radioactive
that do
elements
exist.
don't occur naturally. The only way we see those
Okay, radioactive elements don't occur naturally.
Not
so,
naturally.
So why is it on the moon?
Haha. Right. Why is it there? No.
No.
There's something alien going on there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it could be fallen angels.
It could be.
And it is the government mining it. But that shit in that video in 69, that was a movie set. We did not go to the moon then. I think we've probably been there since.
We just got a thank you from Tropical. Thank you, guys. I remember David Icke said the moon was a satellite. Always struck me as weird considering 5G tech. Maybe bases on the moon with weapons, etc. Who knows?
Yeah?
He lies with reptilians, but... Oh. She brought up the reptilians, man.
I think that's real. I do believe that there are people... They shapeshift. I don't think David Icke's lying at all.
This is interesting.
It's great stuff.
Those isotopes on Earth is if we create them. Titanium, chromium, and zirconium are rare on Earth.
They
But
got
these are
moon
found in
bases on.
abundance the
They
moon.
got moon bases
If the
with
Earth and moon
nuclear
Bill
shit.
Cooper
together,
said we have
why
been
such
there
a
and we
big
mined the moon.
discrepancy?
With
And
nukes.
those metals happen to be some of the most
Micronucs
strongest
Yeah.
materials
in
that are
some
known to
cases, yeah.
exist. And they're highly resistant to corrosion. If you wanted to reinforce a structure, these are the metals you would use. This structural reinforcement could explain why moon craters all seem to be the same depth, no matter how wide they are. Shouldn't craters of different sizes be of different depths? It's as if
Yeah.
there's a resilient metallic shell just beneath the surface of the moon, preventing anything from penetrating
Sorry.
further. Now, if there was
There's a
some-
metallic shell underneath the surface of the moon.
Gets more and more interesting, doesn't it? And that's why it rung like a bell. And
Is
that's
is it possible the moon has been plastered to look like a satellite, but it's
oh my
really
God,
not?
that's just like, whoa.
I know, right?
Paper mache on the moon.
Basically.
Okay, no, I don't think so. No. Something's going on with it, though.
Something, man.
I think there's extraterrestrial visitors on the moon, and because we sit people with the P900 and better cameras zoom in on the moon, and they can see little frickin' things.
There are little flashes, too, that happen
There's
on the moon.
flashes too, and you can take a laser and bounce. There's
something there,
there's
man.
something more going on.
Exactly.
There just is. There just is.
some type of instruments on the moon's surface that could detect seismic activity, we could test the hollow moon theory by intentionally colliding objects with the moon.
This sounds like a setup. We did this, didn't we?
We did.
And is it hollow?
Well,
Hey-yo!
Hey-o! Ed McMahon.
Hey everybody, Tim here. We'd love to give you an opportunity
Oh,
to
Tim,
give a
we
little
love
bit
you,
to the
man.
campaign.
Vote for him for vice president. He's a good man.
Oh, vote for him for vice president, yes.
Wow, metal, shiny, crazy. I know, right? It's weird, man. Like an egg. Yes, like Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
That is Doctor Who.
That's Doctor Who.
We donated to Foodie Beauty quite a bit.
We did.
Quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
We love her.
Mhm.
Why?
In the past, when we had money, we definitely gave to her. Yeah.
What is so good about Waltz? He's a great governor of Minnesota. First of all,
good everyday man.
and he's not invested in the stock market,
Correct.
so he's not like tempted to do things really.
Corporate greed.
He's military, so he has experience. He was doing he was teaching men how to like shoot in Italy.
That's right.
He's got great policies.
Mhm.
He really knows how to put a state together. So I figure if he's great at putting a state together and helping the state, he would be great as a vice president and helping the country.
Yeah.
Not to mention, he's absolutely for women's rights.
Yeah.
He has 2 children that, if it wasn't for IVF, he wouldn't have been able to have them.
That's true.
So he's very like pro women's rights.
Mm-hmm.
He's pro LGBT, and he's just a solid, good guy. And not only that, he was a school coach, and I forgot what other teacher.
A social studies teacher.
A social studies teacher, yes,
Which
thank
are
you.
the best teachers? Civics.
Yeah.
The best teachers.
Teaching civics to kids.
All my favorite teachers were civics teachers.
He cares, and I like him.
Yeah.
So, I wish he was running for president, to tell you the truth.
Why? We're getting the first woman. That's
I know, but I liked him really bad, man. Anyway.
All right. Well,
That's why I support him.
He's not too old.
I hope those questions aren't invalid, or answers are invalid on why I like the guy.
No, you brought up great, valid points.
Thank you.
Of why he's a good dude.
That's right.
He's just an everyday guy, and I love that.
I do too.
About him.
I love that he's not rich.
Right.
He's just a regular dude.
Yeah. That's awesome. I love him. I love him. Jesse Ventura comes out to stump for him? Come on.
Yeah, when Jesse Ventura is like pro something.
That's it. Jesse's saying yes, I'm saying yes. I love Jesse.
We'll use it wisely. We'll give you an opportunity to fly you out. And
Sorry, I was like enamored by his speech.
I know. There you go.
There's NASA. It would seem that the moon is more like a hollow than a homogeneous sphere.
That's it. It's hollow. Okay? That's a doctor from NASA saying it.
Where is the pizza?
Oh, I could look on the porch quick. I don't think there's anything. I didn't hear any boom, boom, boom. So, boom, boom, boom.
Every country should have open borders.
It could work.
It could work, yeah. It could work. I don't see why you ban people who are just regular people who aren't involved in politics.
No pizza, dude.
Yep, no pizza. They lied.
They lied.
They lie. Yeah, quit gatekeeping queerness. Shanny is bi. That's right.
Gatekeeping queerness. That's right.
Exactly.
I am totally straight, 0 on the Kinsey scale individual, but I'm an ally. I'm an ally. Completely an ally. Gay
Homogenous? Homogenous is a
thoroughly mixed.
Yeah, exactly. A thoroughly mixed sphere.
Yes.
Exactly.
Like the Earth.
It's like homogenous.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
To like
mixed.
you make a mud ball,
yes,
or a snowball,
sure,
like well mixed all together.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
it's hollow.
It's just one hot hard ball of shit. That's what homogenous means. Okay. That's
a Roseanne type explanation. You reminded me of Rosie. Rosie, fucking Roseanne. I'm your Dan, but no, I'm more like Tom Arnold, who loves you. I gotta put that cameo compilation together, or you do.
That's right.
Tom Arnold. I'll be your Tom Arnold, you know.
By the way, still taking applications.
The third.
For the third.
The third.
If anyone's interested.
That's the big story arc for us in the future, guys. It's not a breakup. We ain't breaking up ever, okay? It's the third arc.
Yeah.
That's the story arc. Okay?
There we go.
Fun.
Exactly.
Good stuff.
Thank you, Skittle Kisses. Lots of bi people are in straight relationships. Get the fuck out.
There you go.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Thank you.
See, that Skittle Kisses guy. I love that name.
Don't gatekeep me.
I love that name. Don't you love that name?
I know.
Kisses that taste
Skittle Kisses make me want to kiss.
Yeah, oh my god, right? Like you're at a rave and a girl has like fucking like cotton candy lip balm. And you're like, oh, hey, what's up?
I kissed a girl and I liked it.
I'm a girl. Okay.
You're a girl?
I'll be the girl for you.
Okay.
Sure. I'll be anything you want me to be. Mm-hmm. Yes. You got a scientist saying it's hollow.
Exactly.
That's it.
After returning to the command module, the Apollo 12 crew intentionally released the lunar lander, crashing it into the moon's surface. Then something very unexpected happened. Seismic measurements showed that the moon rang like a bell and reverberated for more than an hour. This was with a very small object compared to the size of the moon. So during Apollo 13, an even heavier object was crashed into the surface. This time, the moon rang for over 3 hours.
What?
Vibrations.
What?
The moon rained for 3 hours.
3 hours in Apollo 13. I didn't know that.
Dude.
What the fuck is going on the moon? They're all saying that. But we can't tell the people because they'll get all freaked out. The moon's ringing like a bell, folks. What the hell is it?
Oh.
They're not going to tell the public.
Exactly.
Like, really make a thing out of it. The astronauts tell the truth of what happened, though. What's your deal?
Travel to a depth of 20 miles. This doesn't happen on Earth. Reverberations last
Some
only a
thirsty
few
ass
minutes because of
females.
the Earth's
Oh.
density. And on Earth, vibrations slow down as they move toward the Earth's center, where material
They
is
might be
denser.
flying.
But the
They're not,
vibrations on the
though.
moon
Oh.
actually
It's
got
only for you
faster
to
around
have
40
sex.
miles
No,
down.
that's
indicating
not
the
how it
interior of the moon is
works.
not only far less dense,
The
but perhaps has
application is for people that are interested in a throuple. Women only, that are looking for a throuple. That means you want to fuck me and you're into her too.
Exactly.
Or, mainly you want to fuck her. Okay? That's the deal.
Okay.
Females. That's it.
There you go.
That's the conditions. Now we're back to the moon. Ringing like a
large hollow
fucking bell.
cavities.
What's happening?
The density of the moon is something that's difficult
This
to
is
explain.
great stuff.
The moon is about 25% the size of the Earth, but it's only about 1% of the Earth's density. If
What?
the moon were a hollow shell, this would explain that. Besides
That's
the density,
it.
1% density? No.
1%. Little piece. Little bitty piece.
That's true.
That's crazy. It's hollow. That's the only way scientifically you can explain the moon that it's hollow. That's it. Very interesting shit. Now what's inside? Oh, that's it. There's entrances inside to the center of the moon. You better believe it. Are there cities down there? Maybe.
Maybe.
This is so good. Judging by people's footage, that was definitely not CG or anything added. When you see this video, there's little probe-looking droids going over the moon, man.
Exactly.
If you have a good enough camera or telescope to see it. There's something going on there.
I don't want an extra man. I want a
No
woman.
men, period, zero. Sorry. Because they can't be trusted.
the moon has a lot of characteristics and
trust a
coincidences that
woman.
we don't see anywhere else. The moon is actually more like a planet than a moon. At 1/4 the Earth's size, no other object in the solar system has a
amazing.
moon this large.
Oh.
This occurs nowhere else, not in our solar system or any other solar system that we found. And the moon orbits much more closely than it should.
There-
and its orbit
there you
is
go.
also a mystery. It's the only object we've ever observed with a near perfectly circular orbit.
Amazing.
We don't see this anywhere else either. Because of this near perfect orbit and its size and distance from the Earth, the moon appears in the sky as almost the exact same size as the
This
sun.
is called
This
God.
is what allows us to have eclipses.
Okay.
Our distance to the sun is 400 times our distance
God's
to the
work.
moon. And the size of the sun is 400 times the size of the moon. Could this be a coincidence?
Nah.
Well,
I
when
don't
enough
think it's a
coincidences
coincidence.
pile up,
Hucklefish
we
said
may have
no,
to adjust
it's
our thinking
God.
and be a little
Dude.
more open-minded. And that's what happened in 1970. Two Soviet scientists looked at all the evidence and all these coincidences and came to what they felt was the only logical
just
conclusion.
girl on girl is
and they
fine
agreed
too
that
with
their
him.
Hell
theory
yeah.
sounded crazy.
And I don't even
but
have to
said
watch.
not
If you
only
guys
is the
want to be
moon hollow,
private, go
but it's
for it.
also
I'll-
a
So
spacecraft
lesbians are
that
welcome.
traveled
Oh
here
my
in the
God, we
distant
love you.
past. So now we have to ask,
I love
who built the
lesbians.
moon?
You gave me great entertainment as a child.
The lunar orbiter experiments had vastly improved knowledge of moon's gravitation field and indicated the frightening possibility that the moon might be hollow.
That's just truth to me.
Dude.
It is hollow.
Dude.
And by the way, for you girls, I'll dress up as a female for you too. And
There you go.
I love dressing in drag. It's fun. If I had a Ryland bodysuit for the female, it gives you nice big tits with a big ass. Oh, I'd love wearing that. That'd be fun as shit.
Yes.
That's it. That's it. It's a doctor
Every
again.
ancient culture on Earth has stories about the moon. But it's interesting that the further back you go, the fewer stories there are. And if you go back far enough, there are stories that talk about a sky before the moon arrived. Roman and Greek authors in the 5th century BC have stories about the Proselynes, and they lived in an area called Arcadia. And they said they've been here since before there was a moon in the heavens. Now, on the other side of the world, the ancient culture of Tiwanaku in Bolivia also refers to a time when there was no moon. The Tiwanaku...
Really?
Wow.
I have not heard that before. Have you ever heard that? I've never heard that. That's very interesting.
Where do I apply?
Instagram. If you have an Instagram, we are The Real Revelation News. The Real Revelation News on Instagram. DM us. Or we could do emails.
Yes.
Which we would have to put in. I'll put emails in and you can pin them. How's that?
Hag, you need to go through me first if you're good enough for shit.
Oh
my
man,
God.
see this?
They're fighting.
Oh, I love it.
Casting couch. Oh my God, no.
What do you mean? No.
No casting couch.
This is freedom in a marriage.
There you go.
That's what it is. It's a casting couch. Nothing.
Between 11,500
we ain't no Harvey Weinstein
and
individual.
13,000 years ago. If you're into ancient theories as much as I am,
We just wanna
you
have some
recognize
fun.
that this time coincides perfectly
Yeah,
with
black
a period
leather
called
casting
the
couch.
Younger Dryas.
Jesus Christ.
And all kinds of
No,
myths
no,
and mysteries
no.
are
No
said to have
casting
happened
couch.
during
That's
the Younger
negative.
Dryas.
This
And
is
we'll
up.
cover
This
them
is
on this
love.
channel.
Hippie
Now
love,
going back to
baby.
Africa,
That's right.
Free
there are
love in
Zulu
marriage.
legends that specifically say the moon is hollow, and living inside is an intelligent race of reptilian extraterrestrials.
Oh, it's the fucking reptoids living there.
Lizard people built the moon!
Oh, that's it.
Lizard people are very industrious.
They seem to be. The Zulu believe
They've
the moon
said
was
it.
put into
It's the
orbit by
fucking
two
reptoids.
brothers who were
The Zulu
gods.
says it.
And this
Yes.
legend is similar to what the Sumerians believed. The Sumerians also had a legend of two brothers, Enki and
That's
Enlil,
Kratom.
who were called,
Anunnaki.
yup, Anunnaki, the extraterrestrial gods who created mankind.
Everything is falling into place with this one.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. How about this? The Zulu also believed that before the moon arrived, the climate of the earth was very different. There were no seasons, and a blanket of thick water vapor.
It caused the flood.
Absolutely.
It caused
The
the, flood.
moon. The moon shit.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Wait. So the theory is now we're saying this is Sitchin shit.
Yeah.
We're saying that the Anunnaki, it's an Anunnaki spacecraft.
Yeah.
Shanny, maybe it's like a Muamua and it got caught in our orbit. But okay, the Bible says that God created the moon.
Yeah.
Doesn't it say
It
moon?
says the lesser light.
No, but
it
I think
doesn't say the moon.
Wait, moon isn't there, is it?
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I gotta reread
Do
this.
you like big boobs? I have big boobs.
Me?
No, me.
Oh, you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you love big tits.
I do.
You love big tits. And God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day. And God said, let the waters be under heaven to be gathered under to one place. Let the dry land appear, and it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. Let the earth bring forth grass, and the herb yielding seed, that's weed. And the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seed, yielding fruit. In the evening of the third, and let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night. That's the stars.
Yeah.
And let them be for signs and for signs, prophecy stuff, things to come, and for seasons and for days and years. And let them be for the lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth. And it was so. And God made two great lights. The greater light to rule the day, which is the sun. maybe not the sun.
Yeah, I know.
Portal.
The lesser light and the greater light. It doesn't say the moon.
And the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. So that's the stars.
It doesn't say the moon, though.
Those heavenly body things that I just said were stars are not stars, because it says with the stars also.
Yeah.
So that, man, the light. He created all the lights in the heavens. We know that. Fine. It does not say the moon.
No.
It doesn't say the moon, guys.
No, it doesn't.
It's a greater and lesser light. You'd assume it's the moon and sun because it explains it, right? To rule the day and rule the night. Oh,
Correct.
It's the sun and moon.
Correct.
It doesn't say sun and moon.
No.
All right, we got a mystery. I think we got a chunky mystery. This is dealing with Genesis. It's the biggest mystery in history.
It is.
The biggest thing ever. Oh, this is good.
Covered the entire planet. And we now know that the moon does stabilize our climate. Without the moon's gravity, the Earth's
I got
axis
just my
would
kilt
wobble.
on, no
There would
shorts
be
now,
no
and
consistent
I'm hot
seasons,
still.
no tides, extreme weather. The presence of the moon is what allows life on Earth
The
to
moon.
thrive. So back to the Zulu. The Earth was covered by a thick layer of water vapor. The
firmament.
You could only see the sun through this hazy mist. When the moon was finally placed into orbit, all this water vapor fell at once.
That's
creating
it.
A cataclysmic
The thing caused the
global
flood.
I just said that before I even saw that.
Yeah, I know that. You said it before. Yeah.
Yeah.
It caused the flood. Man,
Dude.
this is blowing my mind.
Right?
Because it's making me think of Genesis with Noah and what happened in the flood now.
Yeah.
Because in the movie, Noah, they have these crazy creatures that are like helping Noah. And it's...
I need to watch that movie,
Yeah,
I
you
guess.
should watch it. It's,
Just so I analyze it.
I hate what they do to the character of Noah. They make him seem like a madman, and he wasn't.
They made Jesus seem like he was a madman.
In some of them.
In a lot of ways, they were madmen. They were mad for God.
Yeah, you're right. Ezekiel ate his own shit.
Yeah, look how people look at us. They think we're crazy.
True. You're right.
God,
But
the only assumption is God makes you crazy.
but Noah is not depicted in the Bible as being insane.
No.
They all thought he was.
Yeah.
But you'll see at the part where he takes a knife out to a baby. It's like crazy. Like Noah wouldn't do that. I saw that part and I wanted to vomit and turn it off immediately. You know, but we have it. We'll watch it some night.
We're doing our job.
Yeah, this is our job. It's fun.
Yeah.
Why don't you get a fun job?
Yeah, get a fun job.
Get a fun job.
We're doing our fun job.
This is my fun job on YouTube's.
Every ancient culture
yeah.
has a
Thank
flood
you,
myth.
YouTube.
And there's
Thank you,
mounting
YouTube.
evidence
Thank
that
you,
this did
YouTube.
indeed happen
Love.
during the Younger
Yes.
Dryas.
That's Jesus?
Cultures around the
No,
world
that was
have myths
Noah.
that are in perfect
Gilgamesh.
sync with each other. The coincidence?
Yeah, the thing is like it's all over the world. These myth theories,
There's no way it
these
didn't happen.
theories of the Great Flood. It happened.
It did.
It happened.
Yeah.
If all of mankind spoke about it, it happened.
There's no way it didn't happen.
I'm not like seriously. I believe what they say.
Yeah, it happened. I believe the Bible. I don't care.
Keep piling up. The Zulu legend talks about how the arrival of the moon changed the tides and stabilized the
Yes,
climate.
I like having
And
a
this is something that
job.
wasn't understood by science until the past 100 years. Yet somehow the ancient Zulu were able to make the connection between the moon and the tides. And
I
the
love
seasons.
doing this.
All of these myths
I
and
always
legends,
have.
plus
It's my
strange
thing.
coincidences and anomalies about the moon start to add up to a compelling theory that the moon is hollow, is artificial,
that's
and was
it.
placed.
Dude, that's such a cool thing. It like showing like tubes and shit in it.
Oh,
It's a spaceship. It's the Death Star, folks.
oh my God, that's what it was in Star Wars. He was trying to tell us it's the moon.
Dude, maybe Lucas was doing that and warning us, man.
Lucas knows.
He knows, man.
Penis feels so heavy from your sex.
It kind of looks like a vagina, to tell you the truth.
What does?
That.
Oh.
I mean, you can see the little
Oh, I see.
KT and everything, and
I mean,
little
kind of.
opening
In a
and-
very basic way, I guess.
I mean, boys. There's a girl there. You like it? No, I'm sorry.
Okay. I don't. I
by
mean, kinda.
intelligent beings long
That's
ago.
in a
But
very basic way,
coincidences
honey.
aren't proof. And myths aren't proof.
Sorry.
We need to know what's been happening on the moon lately to see if we can make our case with hard evidence. Lucky for us, the evidence is there.
Dude, we had people in there, somebody sniping. The best possible explanation for the moon is observational error. The moon doesn't exist. All existing explanations for its existence are fraught with difficulties. Irvin Shapiro, Harvard Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics. Will you listen to him, unbelievers?
Science tells us that the moon is a cold, lifeless place. It has no atmosphere. There hasn't been seismic activity for millions of years. Its core, unlike the Earth's, is cold. For a supposedly dead world, there's an awful lot of activity up there. On March 7th, 1971, a cloud of water vapor appeared on the moon that covered...
One moment.
Huh?
Let's observe all the actual quote-unquote pictures that we get of the Earth.
Why does the Earth always change size?
Wait, you never see it as a full sphere.
So
you
it's
know
a half.
why? You know why? Because it's a fucking snow globe. The shape of our biodome is a snow globe. It is not a sphere. And I believe it.
Bruh.
I don't care what anyone says. I believe... You want to call me flat earther? Go ahead. I am. I believe it's a fucking snow globe.
There you go.
That's it.
That's how it used to be explained all the time.
And the people, the atheistic type thinking astronomers that want to make you think that this isn't a very important place in the universe are liars. This is the #1 fucking stage for everything to happen in history.
Correct.
Period.
Correct.
covered
Guilty by association says it's flat.
100 square
Well,
miles.
go for
and
it.
it was there for 14 hours before it dissipated. There's not supposed to be atmosphere on the moon, but for those 14
Shout out
hours,
to Flat Out
there
Electric.
was. In fact,
I
six
forgot.
Dude, it's all over the moon, this like green like fucking water vapor.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Explain that, scientist. Why is it green?
Well, wait. I think that's a filter on the photo.
No, it's green.
Okay. I think
Water vapor. It's almost like
Okay.
everyone down there had like that high C Slimer juice thing. You know what I mean? What was it called? The high C with Slimer on it?
Ecto Cooler.
That's Ecto Cooler.
Okay. No,
They
it's,
all had a party with Ecto Cooler.
no, it's Brondo.
No, even better.
What?
It's Green Fairy.
Now I want to go to the moon now. If you're saying that.
Thank you, Mama Gwen.
That's it. That's not a bad take. For
No.
the people that's saying it's a bad take, that it's flat, there is plenty of argumentation that can be made that it is. And pilots will agree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
in
You
the
can
past
debate it
100
all
years
day.
have documented a glowing mist in the crater named Plato. The same mist, the same crater, over many
Plato
years.
crater?
Boulder tracks are seen on the moon, all over the place.
Those are fucking roads.
Dude,
Those are roads.
that's not artificial.
That looks like
Yes. Tracks.
tracks
Like tracks
From-
on... Yes.
on a tank.
Yes. What do they call... Damn it. Rudders? No.
I don't
That's
know.
on a ship.
Who knows?
God.
Slurm from Futurama. Yes, Skittle Kisses. Yes.
I'm not familiar with that show, sorry.
Okay, Slurm is basically
Slurm.
the pus or something that comes out of this big giant green worm, and people on Earth drink
Oh.
it as a soda.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Futurama.
Yep.
I'm not familiar with this show, I'm sorry.
Can you please write our emails?
Yes, we're in the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Jesus, you turned that video on. Oh my god, I was angry. That's with the computer
And that's weird
overheating. My
enough, but
apologies.
how do boulders roll for miles and then
Dude, what the fuck? Nah. That's not natural. That's like straight up freaking roads to get you from one point to another.
Go uphill, like in this photo. And since the days of Aristotle, astronomers have seen strange lights appear on the surface of the moon, sometimes visible with the naked eye.
Shanny and I
NASA
emailed
even
her, you got
reported
'em.
that between the years 1540 and 1967, there were 570 sightings of light flashes on the moon that couldn't be explained.
That we were
Sightings
just
of strange-
talking about the light flashes
See, we
on the
know
moon.
shit about this. It's great.
We do.
This is great. But yeah, what the hell? Look. At the beginning of this video, you're trumped completely for people that are saying, oh, there's nothing to this. You have NASA scientists saying the fucking moon is hollow. That's insane. There's something going on. Period.
Yeah, the moon could be a rogue planet, but it's not looking very good. All right, you messaged us on Insta. Oh, Skittle Kisses.
Wow. I love her name, and that's all I need to know.
We're gonna get catfished.
That's fine. That'll be fun to get
Lights
catfish.
There
continue
you
to
go.
this
Turn it
day.
positive.
The
We don't
Aristarchus
have any
crater
money
was
to give
photographed in
nobody, so we ain't gonna lose
1992,
nothing.
and it shows a glowing blue light.
I don't-
called
no
the blue
dick
gem.
pics.
And this
Not
anomaly has
allowed.
been seen by Earth-based telescopes.
There's no
every
males
few
involved.
years since. Some have
Okay?
even speculated
And not
it's
any
a fusion
trans females,
reactor.
no.
And these events
Whoa.
of mysterious light
Fusion?
and mist
Whoa.
happen so frequently that there's
Huh?
even a name for them. Transient lunar phenomena, or TLPs.
Hmm?
And things get even more weird. There are plenty of photographs of what
What?
appear to be artificial objects on the surface of the moon.
Aw,
Towers
dude.
that reach several
Come on.
miles high. Pyramids, symmetrical structures. These have been photographed by astronomers, probes, even the astronauts themselves. And the biggest anomaly of all? Why haven't we gone back to the moon? Sergeant Carl
We
Wolf
lost
was
the
working as a
technology.
technician.
No, they claim that they lost the technology.
From the 60s. From the late 60s. You're liars. You're lying to us. Now, was it a situation that we went there and we and the Russians were told, all your base belonged to us, you go home. Okay? That's very possible.
No, moon isn't a rogue planet. It revolves around Earth. I'm just saying there are rogue planets out there.
Yeah.
Transversing galaxies. Amazing, right, guys? Yeah.
Let's talk about Nibiru.
Nibiru, yeah.
Planet X, Planet 9.
Yeah.
That deal.
Yeah.
Okay? There is...
Should be Planet 10.
Some believe that...
Bastards. You took the planet away from Pluto.
Some people believe that we live in a binary solar system, meaning there's two suns, and one of them is a red dwarf that takes an orbit of something like 100,000 years.
Yeah.
It takes a long time to... Have you heard that one?
Yeah. It has like an elliptical type spin.
Exactly. Yeah, I can't remember what they call the theory or nothing, but that's...
It could be why it's getting so hot.
Maybe. The second sun's coming back.
Yeah, man.
Maybe. Yeah. Many possibilities of what's going on. We could just talk about it and have fun about it, I think. Don't get all worked up about certain things.
Yeah, that little metal, like, aluminum thing really did look like it cost millions.
Mission for the Air Force, and he was repairing equipment that transferred images from a lunar satellite. Those photos, according to Sergeant Wolf, showed artificial structures on the moon, what he described as a base. And this is corroborated by another technician working with Wolf. And Wolf wasn't a UFO, ET, moon theory guy. He was just a tech. He said he was excited to see the pictures on the news and have NASA explain what they were. He was surprised when the photos never turned up. The photos were
there you
found
go.
in a very early release from NASA.
And NASA is known to alter...
They Photoshop shit, man.
They're known to alter and censor photos.
Yeah. They're known to do that.
They have a history.
Even Google does it.
Yeah. No doubt.
No, trans women are women. It's just... He is...
If you have a vagina, you can apply.
There you go.
Then they'll... Oh my God, they'll ask me, what about guys that get surgery? Sorry, women that get the surgery, bottom surgery. Man, it'd depend on the person, I guess. I'll say that.
There you
okay? It would depend on the person.
Nah, NASA never has a straight answer. It's always lies with them. Fuck NASA.
That's
They're
why
liars. Do you
why their
know
name
in
is NASA.
Hebrew? In Hebrew, NASA means to deceive.
Nasha.
Did you guys hear about the vacuum space theory that our whole universe is being kept in place by a vacuum, i.e. energy that sucks, laugh out loud, if anything disturbed the chain up on the Earth, i.e. protein? Yes, of course.
Spaceballs, maximum suck.
No, it's not transphobic to have a preference for genitalia.
Thank you. Thanks.
It's not.
Thank you.
It's just what you like.
Right.
These are photos I'd like to learn more about, but I can't. They no longer exist. Now, almost immediately
totally
after
support
landing
trans.
on the moon, the Apollo 11 crew said they saw something
Sorry.
that shook them up. Watch the press conference they gave when they returned.
Oh, man.
Hi,
This is-
Wednesday. How are you, sweetheart?
Oh, this is such good. Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm wearing my kilt, by the way, with nothing underneath.
It's true.
Because it feels good, you know?
That's right.
It does. I gotta put
right.
water on myself. Got too hot with Wednesday.
Oh my God.
These men aren't acting like they made history or had a life-changing experience.
It's a beginning of a new age.
I gotta save this for him.
Oh, this is good stuff. No, I've seen this many times.
Yeah.
People are gonna love this. This was nuts. This press conference.
It was.
It was ridiculous. Like, go
I'm
ahead.
pansexual as well.
Pan now? Pan?
Yeah.
You fall in love with spirits.
Exactly.
What's the deal?
They
No.
look sad,
Oh.
uncomfortable, even depressed.
Yes.
Probably because the fucking
Why?
popos
Is there
said
a
no,
reason we
no.
haven't
Or they
returned
never
to the
did it.
moon?
They got
And could it
drugged.
be that the Apollo missions discovered something that ancient cultures knew centuries ago? Something that reputable scientists believe is the only answer to this list of mysteries. That the moon is not what it seems or what we've been told. The moon is hollow, artificially constructed, and appeared in Earth's orbit from somewhere else, far
What?
away.
Makes sense to me.
That's wild shit.
Does it make sense to you?
No.
No, it's crazy. No.
They make these stupid fucking noises, these fucking dumb
I know that.
shits.
Dumb
So what can science
shit.
explain about the hollow moon spaceship theory? Well, the formation of the moon is still unknown, so score theory 1, science 0. The
There you
density
go.
problem is said to be because after the giant impact, the Earth's upper mantle formed the moon. The mantle is much less dense than the core. Okay, the problem with this is the giant impact theory probably isn't what happened. And the theory about the Earth and the moon forming out of that big donut shape?
In geometry, that's called a torus.
A
Taurus?
Taurus.
Well, that would
A
explain the
Taurus.
density discrepancy.
I need my
We're told
Ford
the moon
Taurus.
ringing like a bell is because the moon is much
I gotta
less
make
dense,
money, you know.
and the moon's rock has much less water, so vibrations reverberate.
It looks like fucking concrete.
It does. It looks like concrete, yeah.
Probably is concrete. Like I said, they fucking
They plastered over it.
they plastered the
How?
whole moon,
How'd
make
they
it look
do
like
that?
it was something.
Whoa.
I'm also a demisexual. I don't have sexual attraction towards someone until a strong bond is built.
Okay.
I have to be friends first, and then I fall in love. Me too.
That's the same. So you're demisexual too.
Yeah, I guess so.
Holy shit, you're many sexuals.
I have to fall in love.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, to feel something.
Shut up, Luke. Jesus.
Look, do you realize that we did the analytics? 73% of our audience are female.
That's right.
I love that.
I love that too.
I'm surrounded by pussy smell. At wonderful, beautiful, fresh pussy smell. Flowers and coconut.
Okay.
I love it. It's a Shanny's channel is a temple for Aphrodite. And I'm just washing females in the spirit and loving them and giving them all the love they need. If they need. Okay, that's it. I'll play Adonis. Absolutely. No, Rasputin. I'm Rasputin. Rasputin reborn. Give me thy women, I will make them come.
There you go. That's my email. Yes, demi pan fried. Yes.
Absolutely. Gay rights. Trans rights. Bi rights. Queer rights.
All rights.
All rights. Humanity's.
You smoke moon rocks, you lucky fucking bastard, Toodle Pants.
I know.
How dare you? How dare you?
We just can't do it.
I'd love to smoke some moon rocks with you, Toodle Pants.
Oh, yeah, moon rocks.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, that's such good shit.
Travel around the country just smoking with our fans.
Dude,
that'd be great.
That's the life.
That is.
Fund us for a Winnebago.
There you go.
And we will do it.
We will.
Because we got to get out of here.
That's right.
So let's do it.
That'll be fun.
Shane Dawson, could you freaking lend us a Winnebago? Could you? I'll make payments. Help me, Shane. I'm poor as shit.
Rasputin. I like Rasputin. Rasputin.
I want it. I want that name.
He's taking the
I'm
name.
taking that. Rasputin. I am taking that. Rasputin. You better believe it. And we can spoon. We can spoon. I like to spoon. I love to cuddle. I love to cuddle. We don't have to put penis nowhere. I just cuddle.
There you go.
Cuddling. I love that.
This can't
Nuzzle
be
and
proven,
hair
but okay.
and the neck and
perfect
stuff.
eclipses? Well, here's where science wins. The eclipses aren't exact. They're close, but not perfect. Besides, the moon is drifting farther away from the Earth every year. So
Right.
eclipses are becoming less and less perfect all the time.
Yeah.
And whether the moon arrived 14,000 years ago or was formed billions of years ago,
Maybe
it was
everyone
much closer to
died
the Earth,
inside
so
the
it was
moon.
much larger in the
And that's
sky.
why it's drifting
and NASA
away.
claims that we know the moon isn't hollow
There's activity
because
on
of
the
seismic
surface.
observations.
That's true.
And that's fair, but it's still conjecture. Look, we don't know for sure what's at the center of the Earth, much less what's at the center of the moon.
There you go. We don't know what's in the center of the
Right.
Earth for real.
Now, the structures
for sure.
are said to be shadows or optical illusions.
Sure, but
No.
Lights are from
no.
meteor impacts or reflections
They have hard
from glassy
edges
patches
and
on the
curves.
surface.
That's not
But
natural.
the bottom line is this. Yes, the hollow moon
Man-made.
spaceship theory is a wild
Or-
one. I admit that. And many of
made.
the anomalies found on the moon can be explained.
Sure.
The explanations aren't perfect, but they're enough to satisfy skeptics. And I consider myself a skeptic. But I'm open-minded. I just want to know the truth.
You are.
And when I started researching this story, I thought it would be a fun ride, a pure tinfoil hat experience that we could button up with science. That's not what happened. There's just so much unknown
He's the big
and
spoon.
unexplainable that
Oh,
something
absolutely,
doesn't
of
feel
course.
right about what we've been told
Yeah.
about the moon. But as
Sometimes
always,
we
the
do the
space
other, but
agencies and the
yeah.
governments they serve are very selective about the images and information they release. So I have a message for them. For NASA, the European Space Agency, Russia, China, Elon Musk, Richard
There
Branson,
he
Jeff
is.
Bezos, and anyone with the resources
should
to put
change the
people
world.
back on the moon. The message is this. If you want us to believe your explanations, you're gonna have to prove it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, that episode got me wondering who's really on the moon.
We just said it in the episode. Listen.
no, my favorite moon is Europa.
Yeah, man.
That's my favorite moon.
I'm partial to Deimos and Phobos because that's where Doom takes place.
Okay,
Deimos and Phobos on Mars.
there you go.
Ah.
I like Europa because there's signs of life there.
Get your ass to Mars.
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 Do it now! Get out!
Driving a Johnny cab.
Stop whining.
It's people.
I didn't say that, you did. Okay, well, officially
Consider
Apollo
it a
17
divorce.
was the last manned mission. to
It's
the moon.
not a
But
tumor.
20 were planned. Just 18, 19, and 20 were canceled due to budget cuts or whatever.
Arnold is
But
iconic.
there is the theory that Apollo 20 did go forward, and it was a mission to the moon to explore an alien spacecraft.
Well, how
Damn.
can I explore an alien ship on a soundstage in Area 51?
No,
Right?
Oh, they probably just drove it in with a flatbed.
Well, whatever happened, this episode has a lot of good images in it. Not those black and white blurry images. There's actual color video of what they found up there.
What?
This is a wild one.
Holy shit. Man, this is good.
The Apollo spaceflight program lasted from 1961 to 1972. Apollo 11 was Neil Armstrong's famous first step. Apollo 17 was the last manned mission to the moon. In all, 20 Apollo flights were planned, but Apollo 18, 19, and 20 were canceled. But in 2007, a retired astronaut blew the whistle and claimed Apollo 18, 19, and 20 did happen.
What?
But they were highly classified.
I've
He
never
knows
heard
this
this.
because he was the commander of
No.
Apollo 20. He said the reason these missions were kept secret is because of what they found on the moon. Well, not just what they found, also who they found.
That's it.
Who they found?
That's it.
No, man.
This alien shit.
It has to be the alien shit.
No, Buzz Aldrin
Yeah.
said that he tells a story about him being on the surface, and he looks and he's like, what is that craft over there? He literally says, what is that craft over there? He said there was aliens there at Apollo 12 when they landed.
Yeah.
He said there was an alien craft on the moon, and
That's
it's
true.
ignored.
That's true.
And then he said later on in his life, he was on C-SPAN. I could find the video for you guys and put it in our community. He literally says live on C-SPAN that there's a monolith on Mars and the moon.
Huh.
Monoliths. Okay? This is real shit. This Buzz Aldrin said this shit.
Night, Luke. Or night, Red Feather. Sorry.
Good night.
Let's see what this is, man.
The primary goal of the Apollo spaceflight program was to land the first man on the moon. And this was achieved on July 20th, 1969, when Neil Armstrong famously said,
That's one small step for man.
That's it.
One giant step for mankind.
Giant leap.
that was Apollo 11.
Whatever.
Apollo 12
cares?
also landed on the moon
It's a
successfully.
lie.
I
Apollo
think it probably
13
is.
had to abort
It's all a
after
lie.
Tom Hanks
It's a
famously
soundstage
said.
Houston,
in
we have a
California.
problem.
But Apollo
Houston,
14,
we have a problem.
15, 16,
Jim Lovell.
and Apollo 17 all made it to the moon.
I'm not
Here's where
leaving.
things get weird. The Apollo
Dude, the
mission,
DNC is gonna be so boring.
Yeah, fuck that. Who cares? This is much better content.
Yeah, I'd rather have aliens than the DNC. It's so boring.
This is awesome content.
has made all kinds of scientific discoveries that experts still
Nah,
study
Luke,
today.
you're cool, man.
But
Don't
despite the
worry.
success of
Shout out
these
to the
missions,
Y-Files.
Apollo 18, 19, and 20 were canceled due to budget cuts and lack of public interest. But ever since then, there's been a story floating around that those flights actually happened. But they did so as part of a top-secret black budget program. Eventually, we would get confirmation of this. In 2007, a YouTube user with the handle RetiredAFB posted a video that set the internet on fire. It was a short clip that showed the interior of an Apollo spacecraft. First, we see an orange porthole looking out into space. Skeptics were quick to jump on this film as a hoax. But if we compare it to actual known photographs of Apollo craft, it's a match.
Huh,
The
okay.
next shot is of a control panel, and this too matches other Apollo missions.
This is in 2007 this came out, this video.
It looks like there's nothing on those panels. Like, what the
Stands out
fuck?
is the flag and the mission patch. These are hard to make out in the early
looks like
videos, but
Star
we'll see
Trek
them in
shit.
detail later
Probably
on.
fake
The flag
video.
is a combination of the American and Soviet
And
flags.
Soviet
the patch
flag, yeah.
shows Apollo 20, the name of the mission.
that
At
a
the bottom of
squid?
the patch are the
What the
names
hell
of the
is-
astronauts, Snyder, Leonov, and Rutledge. Soon after releasing the video, retired AFB admitted he was William Rutledge of the United States Air Force and mission commander of
Dude.
Apollo 20, which flew in
Maybe it's
No,
real.
maybe it is real.
real.
Whoa.
I mean, the video kind of looks accurate to that time. It's 76. Cloudy but color.
Yeah, man.
That could be legit.
Dude.
Holy shit, this is nuts.
Dude.
There was an Apollo 18, 19, and 20, and they hit it. 3. Of course, it's got to be the number 3.
Yeah, exactly.
They hide 3 of them. Wow.
That's where they do the deep missions.
Yeah. Black Ops shit.
Right.
It's dealing with aliens. And we were in union with the Russians.
Yeah.
We were in union with the Russians because we found out there's...
They didn't live stream the landing. They videotaped it.
No.
They live streamed it?
Yes.
Probably through radio.
It was allegedly live.
Probably through radio waves.
I think it took place on Earth.
Probably.
They didn't go to the moon.
Maybe.
At that time.
Possibly.
I think we have been there, though.
Okay.
Now.
Maybe.
But that 60, the one giant leap thing, I think it's fake. Mostly, it's fake.
This is interesting.
Yeah, this is real interesting.
1976. The middle of the patch shows 2 spacecraft with ropes or cables around
A
it.
submarine.
No.
A sturgeon.
No.
A submarine.
You said that already.
Yeah, well, I couldn't come up with a third one, and comedy comes in 3s.
Oh, you think this is comedy?
Okay.
Now bite me.
Anyway, the submarine is actually the purpose of the mission. Apollo 15 went to the moon in 1971, and it had taken a lot of pictures. And one was of particular interest. Officially titled Apollo Image AS-15P9630, it shows a swath of lunar landscape on the far side of the moon. But if we zoom into this area, we have...
Dude, it's like a UFO.
Right, that's the image that's currently available to the public. But originally, it was this. But NASA also has this.
That's the submarine.
That is Apollo 20's mission. Identify and, if possible, reach the 2-mile-long spaceship that crashed on the moon 1.5 billion years ago.
Oh my God, pause it. Never mind. Well, pause it for a second. Shanny, that looks like...
Wait, let me go back.
That is Apollo 20's
It
mission.
looks like the spacecraft, the way it looked in Alien. Sticking out like that.
Yeah.
It looks like that.
But it arrived 1.2 million years ago. Maybe that's how humans got on the planet.
How do they know how long ago it got there?
I don't know.
I don't know about the time.
Identify and, if possible, reach the 2-mile-long spaceship that crashed on the moon 1.5 billion years ago.
How do they know the time?
Billion?
Come on.
Come on.
How do you know the time?
How?
No,
Come on.
none of that. Blah, blah, blah.
And then clean up.
I like that.
Sometimes I don't
Just
wanna
skip
go
it.
out. I don't want it to-
Over time, Commander Rutledge released more photos and videos online. He also released excerpts from his journal and gave more background on the mission to the moon. In 1971, the Soviet Academy of Sciences contacted American President Richard Nixon with a proposal. The Russians had images of the ship taken from the surface. They also had images of what looked like a city.
No,
But they didn't have the technology to visit the
For
site.
real?
But the Americans did. After the success of the Apollo-Soyuz, which was the first US-USSR joint space mission, the Soviets proposed another mission. Cosmonaut Alexei Leonov, commander of the Soyuz, would accompany 2 American astronauts to the alien crash site.
You say that again?
What?
Man.
Alien crash site?
Ah, it's like music. Sweet, sweet music.
So Leonov and Rutledge were joined by Leona Snyder, who would serve as the pilot. Then on August 16th, 1976, in the dead of night, a Saturn V rocket took to the sky and embarked on the most important and most secret space mission in history.
10, 9, ignition sequence
real.
5, 6,
Is this real?
4, 3, 2,
Is this
Well,
real?
let's see this shit.
At the end of the
So
countdown, just
cool.
after ground control calls 0, there's a moment that seems to go on for hours. At that moment, years flash before your eyes and play like a movie in reverse. Your thoughts turn to friends, to family, to home. The capsule's shaking like crazy, and you're aware of the rocket engine swelling like a tidal wave, but there is absolute peace. The mind quiets. There is no fear. Fear would come soon enough.
Wow. Oh my God. Whoa.
I seen that on a screen that was like
Whoa.
300 feet high.
That's gotta be so scary watching that shit.
Oh,
like up front.
Liftoff is
Oh my
called,
god.
and the rocket begins to float.
It's so
People
violent.
think you shoot off the pad like a bullet, but in truth, you hover. Just for a second, not even
Could you just
a
pause
heartbeat.
this for a second?
You float.
I just have a story quick with this type of footage. When we went to Nassau, they had a theater, and it was a unique theater. It had a screen that went over you. It was.
Bro.
It had to be 100 feet high, hon.
Really?
My mom. It was me and my mom and I think my dad was alive at the time.
Mm-hmm.
When this started, this sequence, when they show you the rockets, they had surround sound system that you can't fucking believe, and they had speakers and stuff in the seats. So when this started, this footage, my mom got so frightened, she had to get on her all fours and she crawled out of the theater.
Bro.
That I was just in awe, like, wow, that was me, and my mom was crawling out of the theater.
Oh my god.
I had to tell that story.
Dude.
It's the cool. I hope they still have that theater type stuff at Nassau.
Astronauts literally died during some of these missions. Is that fake too? Okay.
No, that's a great point.
So
that is
Discover, or was it Challenger?
Oh god, we're gonna go there. Okay, go ahead. You do that. I don't know enough about.
Those people are alive. They're still working in Harvard and all these things. So it's up to you to decide.
We're not doing an We're not doing an Alex Jones type thing. We say people don't die. No,
I'm not saying
we're
that.
not invalidating anything like that.
No, I'm just saying that's what's being said.
There's weirdness here.
Yes.
But the next second begins a physical ordeal that will last 8.5 minutes.
Amazing. This
God,
is,
you're like, when is this over? God, do you imagine how hot that is? 8 minutes.
There's no words.
Look at the swirl.
Yeah.
Wow.
The weight of a building pushes against your chest, making every inhale a battle of life and death. It's not uncommon for someone to pass out during these 8.5 minutes, though when that happens, we'd never tell. After the crushing journey through the atmosphere, you go from 3 Gs to weightless in an instant. It's like a tether suddenly snaps, and then you float. It's not uncommon for someone to vomit at this point, but again, we never tell. I look down at the earth and white clouds swirl over blue oceans. I look at the land 125 miles down and get the sense that someone somewhere is looking up. I take a moment to catch my breath and smile. Those 8.5 minutes roaring through the Earth's atmosphere, that was the easy part.
3 days later, on August 19th at about 10:30 in the morning, the Apollo 20 crew entered lunar orbit. Then the crew was informed.
Okay. They get into lunar orbit on the
secondary
19th.
objective for this
That's
mission,
interesting.
Track
That's
down
cool.
and find
Your
out
birthday.
what happened to Apollo 19.
Whoa, what?
Well, the Russians had much
Apollo
better
19th
information
on
about
the
the alien
19th.
crash site, which is why the
Mike
Americans
Matei
agreed
is
to a
live.
joint mission.
Mike, shout out to
The
Mike
United States sent
Matei.
Apollo 19 to explore the
He is
wreckage
live
a few
streaming
months
right now
earlier.
on Twitch. The best
Mission
content
failed.
on the internet.
Only the
It's
Apollo
guaranteed.
19 crew and the most
Sup to
senior
Mike
people at
Matei
NASA
today?
knew about this mission. The launch and transit to the moon went fine, but ground control lost radio contact when Apollo 19 got to the far side of the moon. They hadn't been heard from since. Rutledge and his crew were instructed to check a specific storage compartment in the landing module. This compartment typically held tools and containers for bringing back moon rocks and soil samples.
Oh, but not this time?
But not this time. This time, the storage compartment had guns.
God, honey, this is great.
Conflict isn't fair.
happening?
Hunger isn't fair. Being forced to work at the age of 10, not fair. Being robbed of childhood isn't fair. Save the Children is working hard to make childhood fair
This is
for
real
kids
fun.
everywhere.
Oh my God,
Donate
Jason.
I'm sorry. I'm just happy.
You did get the email, right?
Yeah. This is real fun life.
Good morning. My name is Carl Wolf, and I was a precision electronics photographic repairman with a top secret.
Very close to what my dad did.
For real?
Yeah, he was in precision electronics, not in the photographic repairman, but in airplanes and shit.
Your dad was involved with alien shit.
I think so. He went to Vegas awfully a lot for his job.
No. he was involved with alien shit.
He went to Area 51. He always hinted at it.
He just couldn't talk about it. Of course, he couldn't.
Nope, but
He's
I think
a career military contract. Okay, he was in the military, right? He was a veteran?
he is a vet, yes.
In the Air Force.
He was a vet, yes.
Air Force.
Yes.
Okay. Did you know his rank? Or no?
Oh, it was a high rank.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Amazing. That's cool as shit.
And if you have a civilian contract, which he did for
Right.
ever.
He was military and contracted.
Yes,
Wow.
for the military.
That's amazing.
So when he was doing his contract work, his rank they went up.
Whatever.
It was high. It wasn't even in the E's anymore.
Right.
It's in the higher ones.
I understand.
More like a more like a chief petty officer or something like that.
Okay.
Pretty high.
I hear what you say. Okay.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
No, there's no other reason to go to Las Vegas.
No, I know.
He's going to Groom Lake.
I know he's going to Groom Lake.
That's it. That's so cool, Shanny.
I know, right?
Can I say something about your dad?
What?
I didn't get to know him because Betty was mentally ill. But I could tell you that he was one of the best, the most intelligent and well-spoken men I've ever heard on the phone. His voice was, he had perfect diction.
He did.
He didn't misspeak one syllable.
Yeah.
Perfect speaking voice. I had to say that about him.
I miss my dad.
He's a very intelligent man.
I very much miss my dad.
I wish I could have got to know him.
You and him would have fucking been best friends. You have so much in common.
I think we do.
I think that's why I love you so much, is you remind me a lot of my dad.
That's
in
awesome.
a lot of ways.
Well, I got a problem with booze too, so.
Yes, you do.
Irish.
And he had a temper just like you and said stupid shit all the fucking time.
See?
That's why I'm so forgiven.
And you know he didn't mean it.
Yeah.
You know he didn't mean it.
Yeah.
It's the same shit with me, man.
I know. That's why I forgive you so much.
Thank
You're
you.
just like my stupid ass dad.
He was awesome.
He was an amazing man. And now all the airplanes are falling apart.
Yeah, that's correct.
He was the only one.
Away.
Yeah.
In mid-1965, I was loaned to the Lunar Orbiter project at NASA on Langley Field. They had problems with a piece of electronic equipment that was bottlenecking their production of photographs. I went to the facility, and when I walked into the facility, there were scientists from all over the world. I was stunned actually to see people.
Not to my
recollection, from all over the
recollection,
world. It didn't make any sense
Red.
to me initially. I was taken into the laboratory where the equipment was malfunctioning. A airman second class was in the dark room at that time. I was also an airman second class. I was interested in how the whole process functioned, how the data got from the laboratory. I asked the young man if he described the process to me. He did. About 30 minutes into the process, he said to me, in a very distressed way, by the way, we've discovered a base on the backside of the moon.
What?
And then he proceeded to put photographs down in front of me, and clearly in these
Buzz
photographs
Aldrin pretty much said
structures, mushroom-shaped buildings, spherical buildings, and towers.
Towers.
I worked there for 3 more days, and I remember going home and naively thinking, I can't wait to hear about this on the evening.
This guy has no reason to lie.
And here
at
it
all.
is.
No.
More than
No
30 years
reason
later,
to
and
lie.
I hope we hear about it tonight.
He comes off genuine.
He's telling a story that's phenomenal. That's extraordinary, and he didn't tell anyone.
That's true.
And now he's telling people.
That's true.
You can see the enthusiasm on his face, you know.
Oh, I can finally talk about this.
Finally say this shit. Like, wow. Finally.
I can be open about this shit without people telling me I'm gonna get killed. Because the government was doing that for the longest time, is telling people to get killed.
Got an ad break coming up, folks, so you want to grab your popcorn or your soft drinks or hard drinks? Go for it. We got an ad break coming up?
Yes, we do.
So this is phenomenal content.
This is.
Like, for real.
I want to thank everyone for their support.
Yeah, absolutely, thank you. From the bottom of our heart, we need it so bad.
We really do, so thank you for everything. Even watching a lot of commercials, but that's not up to us. That's what YouTube is doing.
YouTube controls that for us, yeah.
Yeah.
They've taken the reins on that.
Yes.
And we love them too.
Yes.
Okay.
I helped YouTube become what it was.
Mm-hmm. You're a beta tester.
Love me.
And I will
protect me.
testify under oath
Hold
before
me,
Congress
YouTube.
that what I'm saying is the truth.
Caress me, YouTube.
Rutledge and Leonov sat in silence as the moon rover closed the distance between the landing site and the alien ship. Rutledge felt that the silence was inspired by part wonder and part fear. The hull of the ship first appeared over the moon horizon, looking like another hill. But as they drove closer, the men's chins slowly raised higher and higher. When they were finally in the shadow of the craft, it was hard to tell how big it really was. Unsure of the ground underneath, they decided to park the rover about 800 feet from the...
That's fucking trippy, all the lines on it and shit.
This footage is definitely, like, you know, made.
Who knows?
This ain't real footage. The Y-Files does it so well, though, he could confuse you.
You thumbed me? Thank you for thumbing up me.
Give it a thumb?
He gave
thumb
me
us.
Thumb us. Thumb us up.
Thumb us good.
Thumb us good.
Thumb us hard. Thumb me, daddy. Thumb me. Thumb me.
Exactly.
That's Rebelina.
Craft and traveled the rest of the way on foot. Rutledge and Leonov chatted amiably on the walk.
I'm usually the one saying thumb me, daddy.
That's true. I did Revelina for a sec. I'll get your refresh your drink there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Once you buy, you're out on target list. Whether you're there or not, be wary. Most, if not 90%. Hey, man, I'm just having a good time.
Yeah, we're just having a good time. It's my birthday.
If it's disinfo, it's still interesting.
And somebody got me my Desert Eagle. I'm so happy.
He's a happy boy.
I'm a happy boy.
He deserves it.
Yeah, because I gave a guy a house and so did you.
That's right.
And I'm asking people, okay, if you really did purchase the stuff and not just put it in the cart, I'm pretty sure you did purchase it.
Oh, she's adorable.
Ooh, she is really cute. Wow, you're real cute. Oh, you're really cute. Oh, that hair. Okay, listen, okay? Could you guys please get stuff from the wish list for Shanny, too, on her birthday? Like, bless her, too. You can't bless me and then not bless her.
My birthday's on the 27th.
Yeah, Shanny's is on the 27th, so could you bless her? We love you very much.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you, Tropical.
Yes.
Well, damn. Happy birthday, Rev. Yes, girl. You're pretty.
You are gorgeous, yes. You're very pretty.
Any girls for this upcoming year, Rev Sputin?
Oh. Any what? Goals?
Yeah.
Get rid of all the loose skin I got on my body. It's not completely gone. I'm not perfect yet. I want to be perfect physique.
I want to lose weight.
That's what you're doing.
Yes.
You're doing that.
Yes. Happy birthday, Revy.
Thank you. She's really cute, man.
She is.
She's very cute.
Yes, she is.
That's cute.
Exactly.
You have some fun, Shanny. Right. Oh, that's it. That's it. You're going to fulfill what you need to fulfill.
Okay.
I'm going to get like Vince McMahon. No, you have to do this. No, I'll never be like that. Okay? The Vince McMahon deal?
Okay.
No. It's you. It's freedom.
That's right.
Okay? Through Christ.
Thank you.
That's it.
After they got to the ship, the quieter they got. It was massive and awe-inspiring.
My mom really shamed me when I came out of the closet.
The length of a
That's
football
disgusting.
field, and
She
as
wouldn't
high
do
as a
that.
30-story building. And
She shamed me, and she celebrated when my brother came out of the closet. So it went from, oh, you're going to be a rug muncher, aren't you? To, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. You're such a wonderful for coming out of the closet. I'm like,
wow. That's really disgusting. You know that? She was evil, man.
I know, right?
No, but it was mental illness.
It was.
It was mental illness. She was Munchausen by proxy, in which she was never diagnosed.
That's probably it.
I think that's it.
Thank you, Tropical.
We love you guys.
Yes, we do.
We give you kisses.
The length of a football field and as high as 30-story building.
Bro.
Just as wide.
That's
the length
huge.
Of the ship seemed to go
dude,
on
it is
forever.
a ship,
They
dude.
knew
Look
the
at
ship
it.
was 2 miles long, but that's just a number until you're right
That
on
looks
top of
like
it.
a ship.
The first thing we noticed was how old the ship was. Having been on the moon.
Oh my God, Shanny.
Yeah, my brother came out after me.
Shanny.
What?
Alien movie. The first Alien movie is the last Apollo missions. He told the story.
Yep.
LV-426 is the moon.
Exactly.
Oh my God, dude.
I came out in like 2001 and my brother came out around like 2006.
You should have a
So it's
stream
like-
where you just talk about that stuff.
It's only like a 5-year difference, but it's like... What the fuck? It caused me really bad problems.
Hey, watermelon. Oh, look at this goat.
Oh my gosh, she's saying happy birthday.
I love you, baby. I love you. Yeah.
Yes, a go-go.
She's talkative right now. What do you say, watermelon?
Is that right?
Do you want foods? Okay.
Rah.
Get your foods.
No, my brother didn't copy me. Jesus Christ. He just was gay.
He was gay. So what? Gay rights.
Shanny, I learned targeted individual tech went generations behind me to my grandma. I know it's a sore subject. Forgive your loved ones. Understand, okay?
Yeah.
Love you.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you.
That's somebody that gets stuff.
Thank you.
They're awake.
Red Feather's like, oh, hi, Watermelon. She's a good girl. She asked politely for food.
She wanted foods.
She's like, yay, I get my foods.
Made my hands smell like us.
Thank you, Tropical. It is deep, man, but I don't want to be messed up anymore. Oh, we're shit. I want to be a free Shanny again.
Oh, yes.
Moon for over 1 billion years, it almost looked like part of the landscape. The hull of the vessel was coated in moon dust, the powder that turned everything here gray. Another indication of the ship's age was that it was pockmarked with ancient meteor impacts.
Cement dust.
This alien ship has been here since before the Pyramid of Giza was built, before the Sumerian civilization emerged. But I started to become dizzy, realizing the ship has been here since before the first dinosaurs walked the Earth. Everything about this mission stretched the limits of the human mind. It was too big to comprehend, too old to comprehend.
But to hide it from everyone?
Okay, can I say something though? Can I say this? I want you paying attention to what I say.
Yes.
Okay? As a writer, these little segments that they're giving us of text and they don't say who it is, it feels like a written script or screenplay or the beginning of a story of a novel.
That's true.
It's fake.
It might be.
I think it's fake. Very well written, though. It's well written. Like, whoever wrote this shit should be a novelist. They probably are. Because I'm pretty impressed.
It has no longer the duck quack.
What?
Remember when the computer had the duck quack?
Oh, yeah, it doesn't. You clean the fans good.
I did.
You clean them. But the fans have failed completely now, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, it's working, though. Praise Jesus Christ. He's helping us.
That's true.
It's Jesus.
That's true. Thank you, Tropical.
And here I was, walking on the surface of the moon, having traveled here in a rocket, the pinnacle of human technological achievement. And yet, in the shadow of this ancient relic that somehow made its way here from a distant star 1,000 millennia ago,
What a sweetheart.
I felt like little more than a caveman. Compared to this technology, our species was still rubbing sticks together to make fire.
Here, Tropical,
At that moment, I felt very, very small.
They had no trouble entering the ship. It looked like the area was cleared by heavy equipment, though there were no machines in sight. The exterior of the ship was covered with impacts, strange shapes, and markings, but the interior walls were perfectly smooth. Before going further, Rutledge and Leonoff took a quick minute to confirm
no, it's humid in Denver.
radio contact to Leonoff.
It's not humid here, thank God.
Not today.
They did.
It's been a very good day.
Yeah, oh God. My birthday.
Yeah, we still have Gavin.
My birthday was a killer
About 60
day,
feet
man.
in, patterns in the
What?
lunar
It was
dust
a killer day.
indicated that some type of fluid had flowed there at one time,
Ew.
maybe a hydraulic
Fluid.
leak. could be short. Over the radio, they were instructed to grab samples, but all they can get was a little dirt from the ground. NASA wanted pieces of the ship's wall or equipment for analysis, but their hammers and chisels couldn't even scratch it, much less chip off a
He
piece.
said
But the
fluid.
walls have a strange property: gravity. A gravitational
Damn it.
field could be
I
felt
can't help
coming
it.
from the walls.
Beavis
And now
is
that they
mine. I
focused
do
on
pretty
it,
good.
gravity on the
I can't
ground
do
felt
it. I
slightly
usually
stronger
do
on the
Beavis.
inside of the ship. Rutledge speculated that this would make
Damn.
interstellar travel much easier.
Oh well, that's okay.
We take gravity for granted on Earth, but it is very much a key to our survival. When the human body is without gravity, it experiences
Shout out to
physiological
Type O Negative.
stress almost instantly. Without gravity, bone and muscle mass quickly wither, so daily vigorous exercise is needed. When the human heart doesn't have to contend with gravity, blood pressure goes out of balance. Sustaining injuries without gravity is dangerous because blood doesn't flow, it pools.
Oh
In
my
space,
God.
any type of internal injury is almost certainly fatal. Our balance depends on gravity. The fluid in our ears that tells us which way is up suddenly has no
Yeah,
concept
your
of up.
inner ear gets
Digestion
fucked up.
is more difficult without gravity helping food move through the body. The problem
They can't shit right.
Ah, shit. I haven't gone in 8 days. My grandfather Davis, rest his soul. How you feeling?
How you feeling? I didn't shit the entire mission, sir. He goes home. As soon as he gets home, the fucking shit from fucking Dumb and Dumber.
The shit from hell. It's multiple huge solid chunks.
But no, going out in space doesn't seem like a good idea.
Bad idea. Bad news bears, folks.
It's the Y-Files. It's not hard to find.
Yes, shout out to the Y-Files again.
Yes.
Incredible, good, amazing channel.
Yes.
Great channel. Yeah, we'll click that after we're done with it and just feature the channel on the screen. What a great channel.
Why the breast pump? For him.
It's for me. That is for me. Because she said that her breast milk tastes like Fruit Loop milk. I want to try it.
Here you go.
And I couldn't suck her breasts long enough to get milk to come out. So we got to get a pump.
There you go.
And she's willing to do it. Thank you, Jesus, for this wife. You know?
Problems are endless. Engineers on Earth had many proposals on how to solve the gravity problem. Space stations would one day be built like
Start
gravity
selling your
wheels,
breast
like in the
milk.
movie 2001.
That's it. That's
but
the
there was no
business.
structure like that here. Gravity was coming from the ship itself, somehow.
Rutledge and Leonoff followed a path that led them to an upper floor.
So gravity was coming from the ship that they went into. They felt gravity.
It generated gravity.
What the fuck?
Whoa, they got gravity generators.
Down a wide hall and into a large chamber, they finally saw something that, even though they expected it, still surprised them. Signs of life.
Hey everybody, Tim
Hey,
Walsh
Tim.
here.
Hey, Tim.
But here's my question.
Okay.
Where are these stories coming from that they're giving us?
I don't know.
Is this testimony from those
Probably.
the Russians?
Probably.
Okay.
Who cares?
In the
It's good.
darkness, the walls seemed to move. In the larger
It's
part of
called
the ship,
asking
the
questions
walls
about
were
the
perfectly
content that you're
smooth,
watching.
But here,
I'm trying to
moonlight
be a
was
good
being scattered
host.
in all directions by a rough surface. When Rutledge and Leonoff got closer, they saw what appeared to be plants and vegetation. Dried purple vines 100 feet
This is
tall
fake
lined the
footage.
walls. Even though there was no sound in space, Rutledge's mind couldn't help but fill the silence with the rustling of a breeze through trees on a calm day. Beneath the plants were trays that were collecting a thick yellow liquid. Upon closer inspection,
Space jism.
They have freaking space plants with thick yellow liquid.
Yes. Thick, yellow,
it
seminal
was gold
fluid.
and phosphorescent. Finally, something could be recovered from the alien ship. The men took about 2 liters of what they called golden tears.
Golden tears, huh? That sounds ominous.
For a minute, Rutledge had forgotten that they were broadcasting.
Yeah, that's
From
what I was
Leo
pointing
Orbit,
out.
Leona broke in.
Will, we've got Houston on the line.
Patch him through, Leona.
It's all fake shit.
These things are active. Video shows us that the plants have moved during your visit.
I don't like that he
Roger,
mixes
Control. I think
this
I've seen
fake
the move
shit.
too. The
Don't
room
like it.
continues for a long way. I think I see light up ahead. We could probably reach it in an hour.
Negative, Will. We want you to protect the samples. Return to the lab and get those canisters stowed.
Roger that, Control. Returning to Len.
Rutledge
prove
and
to you
Leonov
guys you-
retraced their
you can get
steps
milk
out of the
this
ship
way.
and headed back to the lunar rover. About halfway through their
I'm
walk,
enthusiastically
Leonov
waiting.
grabbed Rutledge by the arm and pointed to the ground about 50 feet from
I'll
the pad.
live stream the first time I taste it.
Will, do you see this?
There you go.
That look at the look at the Earth,
Dude.
It's a globe, a snow globe. It's not round.
The same distance apart.
Parallel?
Yes, do you see?
I do.
Yeah, there's water on Mars.
Yeah,
At the poles.
that's right. And in other places, there is water on
Rev,
Mars.
if you got that silver dye, would you do it on stream?
Sure,
Yes.
I'll do that. I already got it, I think.
Yeah.
Somebody buy Shanny's.
I'd love to get my hair done.
Yeah, get Shanny's hair dyed.
When they got close enough, they realized
Shanny,
what the
Mikey.
lines were. Tracks in the dust.
You want to go
Recent
BRB for a
tracks
little
made
bit?
by a
I
lunar
got a
rover,
pee-pee.
but no,
Oh, okay.
they're
1 minute,
lunar
guys.
Yeah,
He's got to go pee-pee.
yeah, my prostate. I'm old, 40. Go live with the mic. Folks, my prostate was bothering me because I had to pee. Play the video. It was comedy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You there, Leona?
I'm here, Will. What's up?
You better get Houston back on the horn.
Why? What is it?
Tell them we found Apollo 19.
Oh, what?
This is all fake stories.
After a few hours of sleep, the Apollo 20 crew debated with ground control over whether to explore the Apollo 19 module. Rutledge, Snyder, and Leonov wanted to check for survivors, or at least find out what happened. Ground control was against it. They argued that whatever happened to Apollo 19 could easily happen to Apollo 20.
Well, we don't think it's a good idea to follow the same path that led
Could
Apollo
this be
19 to
real?
failure. We
Could
don't
it?
know if this is
Possibly.
an equipment issue
I
or if
mean,
there's something dangerous at the
I
landing
think
site.
it's fiction.
Understood, Control, but their families deserve to know what happened.
Well, their families don't know they're here. As far as they know.
Fuck them, asshole.
Do you need that dump?
What?
Oh, God.
I'm stupid.
Do you need that dump? Oh, yeah. I'll dump.
If you want.
Yeah, because mine needs it. Yeah, here you go. Your go-go's.
Remember forced speech. No more from me, promise. Oh, no, it's fine. You said beautiful, beautiful things. Don't worry, Tropical.
Yeah.
Supermoon tonight, right? That's right. On Jason's birthday. Isn't
Yeah.
that cool?
This was a great day.
What is this nonsense? It's alternative history.
That's a good way of putting it. No, this seems very much... Because I'm a writer. I did this once. And it very much seems to me like crafted literature. It's not actual transcripts of what happened. It's very dramatic. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Give me proof. Give me proof that there actually was an Apollo 18, 19, and 20. I have no proof of that. Zero.
No.
Zero proof.
No.
Okay? But it's very intriguing to me. I love this shit. No, I can't do that.
Oh my God.
We're live. I can't do that. I forgot. I do that a lot, folks. Sorry.
Ones died in the training accident.
Tropical said happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Could Apollo 19
I love
have
you.
any material to help us complete our mission?
Negative. Apollo 19 has no additional resources.
I'd write this.
Control, is there a chance, even a small chance, that we find living astronauts?
Negative. We're all sure there's no chance of finding anyone
We got
alive.
72 people in the room. If you want a sci-fi novel you never heard of, my novel, The Tento Saga.
Does Control
If you want to
agree
check it
that
out,
we leave
buck
no
on
astronaut
Amazon.
behind?
Ground control agrees.
Ground control to Major Tom.
Roger that, Apollo 20. Proceed with caution. Good luck, Will.
The black silhouette of Apollo 19's lunar module loomed on the horizon.
Oh my God! You know the lyrics to that better than me.
Without a love
Rutledge
of
had
my
a glimmer of
own.
hope
mom's
that the crew of
music.
Apollo 19 could be alive
That's on
somewhere in
fucking
the alien ship.
Grease.
But to this, he expected to find 3
Is it?
corpses.
Yeah,
The
yeah, it
Apollo
would be.
19 LEM was
It would. That's
probably
my
now a
mom's music.
high-tech tomb
I
with
love
final
that stuff.
messages for families taped to the
Doo-wop
control
music,
panel,
I
which is
love
what
it.
he would have done. They parked the rover, and
60s,
Rutledge felt a
50s
wave of
music.
adrenaline wash over him. The hatch to the module was slightly open. This means it wasn't pressurized. If the astronauts were here, they weren't alive. Rutledge and Leonov walked cautiously around the module and inspected it for damage. It looked like it had landed hard.
Unless
the nozzle skirt
this
was
comes from
partially
testimony
buried
of,
and folded. Then
the
Rutledge
real
kicked
Leonov
something
guy.
in the lunar dust.
Oh, look at that.
Bent
That's a
down and
bloody
brushed the
fucking
gray
glove,
soil.
man.
Yeah, you
It
get
was a
these
white glove
pictures.
with
Like, where? Come on.
Hey, it's still a bloody glove.
Okay, the drama, yes. Oh my God, bloody glove.
You should read the Tento saga to us. You've been promising this for years.
That's true. She would do it. Her voice kicks ass. I think that would be your project, and all the money from it is yours. Just yours, not mine. Yours.
Thank you, Tropical. You're blessed too, sweetheart.
If you take the time and work to actually do that, it's a Shannon Dornbush book. It's yours.
No.
It's in your... Yes, because you dictated it. I give it to you.
No.
Yes, all of it. It's
That's-
not 50-50, it's all you.
That's awesome.
I give that to you as my wife. All of it. The profits.
I found out 18, 19, 20 didn't happen because of funding. That's what they tell you.
That's the voice you would do it in, like that. You know, like Shanny version of Alexa. That's how you would read the book.
Oh, okay.
All right? You get that?
Okay.
It's all yours, hon. It'll be the Tento Saga audiobook by Shannon Dornbush. Well, I want it to be Egroff. I want your name to be Egroff.
Well, yeah, I want my name to be Egroff as well.
Damn it. You cost money. Ow. Just like everything.
Everything
Go back
costs
to
money.
the video.
Fingertips. Apollo 20's colors were white and black. The glove belonged to someone from Apollo 19.
Fascist
Rutledge was
colors.
trying not to panic. He looked around for Leonov, but he didn't see him. Leonov was already up the ladder and opening the hatch.
Alexei, wait! Will? What is it? Is something in there?
There is something, yes, but
What, a body?
it is a body, but, well, it is not human.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh. Space jockey. No. Wait, it's the space jockey.
No, go back, you stupid...
What? No.
How?
Go to history. Sorry, folks. Give us a second. That's it. You got it. Where's the Y files? Where's our history?
There it is.
Got it. Okay. We're good.
Rutledge and
Sorry.
Leonov stood in silence for at least 2
We gotta
minutes,
skip a
taking
little
in
bit
what they
over.
saw, unsure of how to proceed. Inside the Apollo 19 lunar module,
There we go.
buckled
Okay.
tightly to a folding metal table, was an alien body.
This
It
looks
appeared to be
kinda
a
legit,
humanoid
man. These
female.
pictures?
She
Yeah.
was naked, but her body was covered in a waxy substance.
Whoa,
Rutledge
the
thought
fuck
it could
is
be a
that?
Yeah,
hologram
we seen this.
We've seen this.
Michael Hurd did that.
God. Here, folks, we have what's called an apparition on screen. It's not a lens flare, I swear it. It's a lens flare.
Dude, this is interesting, man.
This is. Michael Hurd is
pressure
clickbait.
suit. The alien female was about 5.5 feet tall. She had 2 arms and 2 legs like a human, but she had 6 fingers on each hand.
6
On
fingers.
her forehead was attached.
My dad.
That's it. Nephilim.
Nephilim.
That's creepy to look at.
2 or design that resembled markings that they saw inside the ship. Her face was decorated with a device
Got nose boogers.
Well, she's been there a while.
that consisted of stalks fixed to her eyelids, cheeks, and mouth.
Female.
Near the table was an overturned container that had a little bit of the golden tear substance dripping out of it. Rutledge closed the hatch and started to pressurize the module. If they were going to examine the body, they needed to remove their helmets.
Could you pause it 1 second? Because I have a point.
Yes.
They had to be pretty fucking good to make a thing that looks like the lunar module, man.
That's true.
Because it does look accurate to it.
It does.
I'm starting to think maybe the video's real, man.
Maybe it is. That's what it's been speculated over the years.
But the stories written around it is definitely literature.
It could be.
Somebody wrote that just like a book. You know what I mean?
Huh.
Go for it. I'm sorry.
All right,
love. That quick point.
All right.
Remove the helmets. Are they crazy?
Well, they needed to see and specifically hear what they were doing.
This is a terrible idea. What if she implants an alien egg in them or something?
Yeah, I don't think that.
What if the alien gets some of the astronauts' DNA and then it comes to Earth and makes an astronaut clone, which replaces the real astronaut, but the astronaut's a hero, so the clone becomes a senator, and then after a few years, the alien clone becomes president of the United States.
If someone sent us a telescope, would we use it? Of course.
The alien clone becomes the president of the United States.
Joe Biden.
No, he's a Scranton boy.
Okay.
And I think he's from God because of that dream. He's a good man.
Then what, huh? Then we got an alien clone in the White House? Honestly, how much worse can it get?
Well, once the cabin was pressurized, Rutledge and Lane
how much worse could
gingerly
it get?
removed their helmets. Rutledge expected the air to smell like decay, but there was a distinct aroma of almonds.
Yeah, I don't know why, but that makes it even scarier.
I agree.
That rotting
Leona was a
flesh
biochemist
smell.
before becoming an astronaut, so she would be helpful. But she was in orbit on the other side of the moon. So Rutledge and Leonov had to do the best they could until she came back into range. Rutledge felt for a pulse, but he couldn't detect one. He put a stethoscope on her chest. He couldn't hear a heartbeat, but he heard what he thought sounded like a whooshing sound. Some kind of liquid moving through her body.
If that's fake,
Wow.
that's really detailed.
Jesus, they're saying that blood was running through her veins?
Yeah, she may
Holy
be in a
shit.
state of cryostasis.
They want us to resurrect her.
What if
and she's like ISIS?
But what if she's in a state of cryostasis?
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, like her hair looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take shit off her, man.
They determined the alien was neither alive nor dead. She was in some kind of suspended animation. They removed the stalks from her face.
Wow.
And thought she had a slight.
She's beautiful.
It's gotta be fake. And look what she's got in her forehead.
Mm-hmm.
You see that? Mm-hmm. That's the mark of the divine. That's the mark of the divine.
Her hair is gorgeous.
What if she's ISIS? That's nuts.
I don't know. She's beautiful, though.
That's nuts.
Smile.
Dude.
From then on, they called her Mona Lisa. Rutledge gently examined the alien while Leonov filmed and took photographs.
Yeah, her hair is really pretty.
It's African features.
Very African features.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how Africans, that's
humanity started in Africa.
Yeah, maybe we came from aliens that were
African. I believe the Bible.
Okay.
We were created, direct creation of God. Us. Homo sapien sapien. We are not evolved from apes, period. I don't believe it. I don't care. I do look at all the evidence. No, it's twisted bullshit. We did not come from monkeys, apes. Nope. We are a special creation of the Creator. Period.
I got one of those on my forehead, but I'm pretty sure it's me. It's just a mole. Nah, man, that's God touching your forehead.
That is when God said you are anointed, and He put His finger on you.
You're from the divine.
That's correct.
You're indigo.
Look in the mirror and realize that you're from the divine.
Yeah, man.
We are infinite consciousness.
There we go.
That's David Icke. We are infinite consciousness experiencing life.
Crazy.
This seems so fake. But,
I know.
But they're good at building a lunar thing.
Yeah.
That convinces me almost that that looks like a dummy.
Could be a dummy.
It looks like a dummy.
It does kind of look like a dummy.
It does.
She radioed down, but this time on a private channel.
You know?
Snyder to Rover? Will? You okay?
We're okay, Leona. We found something unexpected in the Apollo 19 LEM. No crew, but
We know. Houston is back online. We can see everything.
You want to patch me through?
Not yet. Will?
Yeah, that looks like a dummy to me.
What is it?
Ground control knows.
They know? They know what?
About what you found in Apollo 19's LEM. They already know.
How is that possible?
Will they know?
But we also found a bloody glove.
Come on, you can't tell this is like a screenplay being
know about
written.
that too. They know all of it.
For real.
I don't understand how they
This
would
is dialogue in a screenplay.
Who cares? It's cool.
Yeah, it is.
Back to your module.
What? Why?
Wow, I love her hair.
It's a well-made dummy.
Yeah.
It's a well-made prop.
It's kind of like in between human and the Greys.
Yeah, that's true. Oh man, that would be. It's the genetic coming together of the Nephilim genes.
Yeah, dude.
With humans.
Dude, she's a Nephilim.
That's it. She's half Nephilim. She's a
Yeah.
hybrid.
Yeah.
Human Nephilim hybrid.
There you go.
I'm thinking.
They,
Fiona?
Dad.
What is it?
You got them.
I know.
Come on.
Yeah, my dad has 6 toes and I have the mark.
You have the mark.
Dude, that's weird.
There's something to it.
Maybe.
There is.
to bring her home.
You want to bring home an alien woman to the planet that could have viruses that... What are you, nuts?
Oh.
Are you out of your mind to want to bring it back?
Little do we know it's Cardi B.
See, in my book, the scientists go... They send scientists to the moon to stay there and study stuff. They don't bring stuff back. And then there's a war between the scientists on the moon.
That's true.
In my book.
The Apollo 20 urban legend has become one of my favorites. And the more I learn about it, the more I like it. When YouTube user retired AFB, aka Commander William Rutledge, posted his Apollo 20 videos, the internet exploded. The videos look so good. But is it real?
Absolutely.
No.
Damn it.
There are a few articles out there that debunk the videos practically frame by frame. But there's no reason to go through the trouble. Someone openly admitted to creating them. The
that's it. There is. I told you it's fake.
A French artist, Theory Speth.
He was working on.
Good job with the lunar structures.
3D to create
That's
videos.
amazing what he
did. The two
did.
videos that got the most attention were the ones of the control panel and of the alien woman because they look really good. But he has a lot of other videos connected to this project and they don't look as amazing. Now, even though Speth freely admitted to creating the legend, somehow it took 9 years for anyone to bother talking to him about it. Credit goes to Chad Baxter for finally interviewing Speth in 2016, and I'll link to that interview below. The story you heard today is basically a mashup of a few versions.
Give love from us to Meatball.
Oh.
The greatest dog ever.
Love to you, Meatball. Hugs and kisses and love. I love
the
dog's
Apollo
name
20
Meatball.
urban
I
legend
want a
floating around the internet.
I want a dog and
Mixed in
name
with
I
the
want a
novel
pit and
Speth
name
wrote
it
that tells the
Meatball.
entire
that's the
story.
name, yeah.
I'll link the
If you ever
Speth's
get a
novel
fit.
below, but
Yep.
before you spend money on it, be warned.
The Unknown
Despite
Mission.
writing
It
the
was
book in
writing.
English,
It was
Speth doesn't
literature.
speak it very
Well done.
So, as far as stories go,
Well done.
it's clunky. But still, it's
That's
entertaining.
my writing's
In
a
Speth's
lot
version
like
of the
that,
story,
what he wrote.
The alien woman
My
wakes
writing's
up
like
during the
that.
procedure and knocks Rutledge unconscious. And those golden tears they collected.
The yellow goo?
Yeah. In the story, it
That
has
guy might
medicinal
like my book.
properties. Leonov has cancer with only a few months to live. He drinks the goo and it cures him. By the way, Alexei
it cures him
Leonov
of
is one of the
cancer.
most famous cosmonauts in
That's good
history,
writing.
so Speth changed his name in the novel. Also, Rutledge and Snyder, they end up having an affair in space. Then they get married and they also drink the yellow goo, which makes them age more slowly.
Yeah, but what about
How
the bloody
torrid.
glove?
Right. Remember the plants inside
The
the,
bloody
ship?
glove.
Yeah.
Well, they ate the Apollo 19 crew. The glove was
Damn.
all that was left.
I give him extra love for
They
you.
There's a
ate
lot
the
going on
crew?
in that novel. As I
That's
said,
a
it's
great
clunky.
novel.
Despite Speth admitting to creating this, you'll find interviews with the quote-unquote real William Rutledge, and those interviews have expanded the lore.
But you know I don't trust the
Oh.
French. How do we know he isn't just taking
Wait,
credit?
pause.
Well, a lot of people thought.
So, he had a fiction story, but he actually interviewed the
Yeah.
real guy.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I want to get that book.
Yeah, that sounds like a fun book.
What was it, the last mission? Apollo 20,
yeah.
20, the last missioners?
We should go to the library.
They might have it. I think he's a self-published author.
I want to go to the library. I want to read Brittany's book.
Okay. Get yourself ready to go to the library and we'll do it.
All right. You're going to have to give me time by myself.
Awesome.
All right.
I want to buy a basketball and I would play basketball while you're at the library.
All right.
You know?
All right.
That's it.
And that's why it's so weird that nobody bothered to talk to him. But about halfway through the interview with Chad Baxter,
there she is.
Speth holds up a mask of the alien woman.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Alien for sure.
100%. Go back and freeze frame.
That was
It's
made
absolutely
well.
the same alien.
It was
If
made
you want
well.
to see exactly how Speth made the video look so good, I'll link to an article called Apollo 20.
Aries said not trusting the French is correct and accurate.
Uh-huh.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do.
Yeah, man. I'm going to be reading Brittany's book, and I'm going to talk about it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Reading a book, Ultimate Peak. Yes.
Shout out to Steam. Hey, guys, could you re-release the first Medal of Honor games that were on PlayStation 1 on Steam? Thank you. Shout out to Steam.
Deconstructed. So how is a story like this believed by so many people for so many years? I think the answer is easy. It's the American government's fault.
No, it's always the government's fault.
You don't even know what I'm gonna say.
He's right.
It doesn't matter. It's still the government's fault.
That's
There really
right.
were
That's right.
He's correct.
3 more Apollo missions planned, and they really were canceled due to lack of funding. and lack of
Hecklefish
public
2024.
interest. That is one of the biggest tragedies in human history. Apollo 17 was extremely successful. Space exploration should have been a top priority for the United States and the Soviet Union. Instead, they made their top priority war in Vietnam. In today's money, that war would cost $1 trillion. In 2022, NASA's budget was $22 billion.
Wow.
That's a budget reduction
What are you guys
of
doing?
90% since the 1970s. Yet the United States Department of Defense budget was $722 billion.
Wow.
Yay! All that money going to killing people.
Bombs.
How awesome.
What if we fed people with that money? Shan. Hey.
I can't donate plasma, and neither can he.
No, I have too high of a heart rate all the time.
And my blood vessels are pretty much
Your
spent.
veins are collapsed.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah.
So
we're screwed in that now.
Yeah, pretty much.
I could
Pretty
try
much.
again sometime, but no.
Yeah.
Including black budget.
Right, so let's call it $1 trillion. That's really why the Apollo program ended. America beat Russia to the moon. That was the mission. Not exploration, not research, not science, not the betterment.
Just dick waggling, huh?
Oh, that's it.
That's all it's about is dick waggling at the end of the day.
Yeah, because it's Masonic.
Jesus Christ.
It's all Masons, and they worship cocks.
Of all mankind, it was petty competition. That's why I'm rooting for the Chinese to keep launching missions to the moon.
Yeah, I think the Chinese are doing cool
and
shit.
other valuable resources.
China.
Because that's the only way my country gets back to focusing on space. If you can't count on American ingenuity, at least you can count on good old American greed. And the United States better not wait too long. Because if China has only a fraction of the success of the Apollo program, it won't be long before we're all speaking Mandarin.
We will be.
It's beautiful language.
It's going to be the Chinese century, and it should be, because they're smart.
Amen.
That's it. They're going to win the chess
I
match.
have no problem with China.
No, I love China.
Oh my God.
Love their culture.
Yes, I do.
And the people.
And I love Mandarin. It's such a beautiful language.
Oh my God, it is.
It's like pink cherry blossoms.
Yeah.
So pretty.
I want to watch Bruce Lee movies.
Yeah.
I want to watch Bruce Lee movies.
After this?
No, with you just whenever.
Okay.
Bruce Lee.
Feel confident about weight loss with confidence.
Shout out to hymns. Get some hymns.
Get some hymns.
If you're into clothes that are, but no, it's not clothes. It's Ozempic.
It's like Ozempic. It gets you fucking thin.
Oh yeah, it also gives you hard-ons. They tell guys get this or hard-ons.
Yeah.
Okay. Hymns.
Yeah, that's what hymns are.
All right. I don't need hymns.
Yeah, so that one
I just
is
kiss a little
debunked,
bit and I'm good.
But I still think the moon is weird. Okay, what's next? Episode 126, The Soul Recycler. Okay, this one is the theory that the moon was built by the Anunnaki and is now used as a base for reptilian humanoids to use human soul energy for food.
Whoa. Lizard people love
I believe it.
human.
Whoa.
When lizard people
That's
say
a
they're
big
going
one.
out for Chinese,
Look at our trolls. They do the same fucking thing.
Spiritual vampires.
They are, man.
Spirit vampires. That's the deal.
They mean that literally.
Okay, that's enough.
It's a cookbook. It's a cookbook. Twilight Zone?
I know it's the Twilight Zone.
Exactly.
Okay, this...
How to Serve Man.
Right.
That's the name of the cookbook, is How to Serve Man.
Yeah.
Next episode has a bit of a twist. And if it's the first time you're watching it, I don't want to spoil it. But this one is a little unsettling. Your world is an illusion. Your choices are irrelevant. Your friends, your family, and everyone around you are just manifestations of your mind. You're a trapped animal in a cage, a virtual reality created more than 250,000 years ago for a single purpose.
That's the
to
Matrix.
use you as food.
This
Your
is literally
emotions
the
are
Matrix.
food for those who created the cage. Feelings of happiness and joy are digestible, but those emotions are nowhere near as nourishing as sadness, malice, and especially anger. Pain on a small scale is good, but pain due to war, famine, and pandemics, well, that's even better. You're born, you grow, and you spend the first third of your life learning how to live in a society that barely knows you exist. Maybe get married, have kids, maybe even grandkids. Then you die, and the pain ends. But death is just the beginning, because now, you get to do it all over again.
Huh.
Oh no, we're stuck in a cycle of being fucking abused by these fucking reptilian bastards.
Soul recyclers.
Yeah.
This shit's amazing.
Fuck these dudes. I'm purposely gonna be happy to spite their asses.
But if you're looking for truth, you're gonna have a plumb line, and it's here. This is my plumb line of truth. And a lot of this stuff is going outside the plumb line of my truth.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
The oldest recorded history comes from ancient Sumerian texts. And that's where we're first introduced to the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki are believed to be 7 deities, also referred to as the 7 gods who decree. Their purpose was to determine the fate of mankind, and their stories mirror some that we find in Greek mythology. And like the Greek gods, the Anunnaki dwell in the heavens, but also interact with people and influence events here on Earth. Gods from polytheistic religions like the Anunnaki, the Greek gods, and the Roman gods served many purposes. They were used to explain natural phenomena like Zeus creating thunderstorms. Thor also served this role in Norse mythology. The gods provided comfort about the uncertainties of life and questions about mortality, the afterlife, and human suffering. Gods and their myths established social norms and values. Myths often included lessons about the virtues of honesty, courage, and wisdom, or the danger of hubris and deceit.
There you go. There it
Worshipping
is.
gods who represent these qualities creates a framework for a social and moral order. Gods are part of the creation myth of many cultures, used to explain the origin of mankind. This was also true for the ancient Sumerians. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, written thousands of...
Wednesday says, happy thoughts, happy birthday, Rev, again, happy thoughts.
Thank you, Wednesday.
Yes.
Thank you.
Rev, are you Rasta now?
I love weed.
There you go.
Yeah, man, Irie. Don't be a boomba
Years ago,
shout out
the
to little
Anunnaki
Jacob.
are directly involved in the creation of humans. However, the stories about the Anunnaki might not be myths. The stories might be history.
Hey, Nico, go talk to the bad man.
Zechariah Sitchin, in his book The 12th Planet,
Irie.
claims the Anunnaki are actually aliens who visited Earth thousands of years ago from their home planet Nibiru. When they arrived,
Nibiru.
the deity called Enki added alien DNA to ancient man, and the result was us. The intention was to create a slave species to mine gold for the Anunnaki.
Yeah,
the gold was refined and used in terraforming their home planet, which was suffering from a poisoned atmosphere. Now this may sound like a far-fetched story to some, but this creation story shows up in other cultures as well. There's an ancient Zulu legend about 2 brothers named Wawani and Mpanku, who were from an alien race with scaly skin. Thousands of years ago, the brothers stole an egg from a fire dragon, emptied out the yolk until it was hollow, and then rolled it across the sky to Earth. That egg was the moon.
It's an
Many
egg.
ancient texts describe a time when the
That's
moon
it,
didn't exist,
Doctor Who.
or at least it didn't exist here.
Dr. Who
Aristotle
took
wrote
from
about the
Sitchin.
Pelasgians,
Yes,
who
he
lived
did.
in ancient
Oh,
Greece
they
since
did.
the oldest days, at a time before the
Yes,
moon.
he did.
That's wild.
Apollonius of Rhodes
Really?
also talks about a time
Apollonius.
when the moon wasn't yet in the sky.
Dude.
In ages past, before the silver orb adorned night's somber shroud, Gaia stood alone. The tides lay still,
Wait,
untouched
man.
by Luna's grasp, and darkness
Untouched
reigned
by
where-
Luna's
That's
grasp.
it. Wait. Now this is Apollonius. This is actually legit.
Yeah.
Now is he talking about a fictional Earth though? That's the question. Or is he talking history? That there was no moon? Is he doing literature or history? That's the question.
I don't know.
We don't know. He might have meant it.
I think he meant it.
Yeah.
Cast its tranquil spell. Oh, how the gods conspired to shape that radiant disk.
Greek historian
Really?
Plutarch
The
wrote
gods
about the
shaped it.
Arcadians. They were a
Now you're
very
talking.
ancient people who lived in Greece. Plutarch described that
Fallen angels.
Plutarch.
Yeah.
He's going into
pre-lunar
actual.
people. Roman poet
This is
Ovid also
legit
wrote about the
writing.
Arcadians.
Okay.
In Arcadia's lush fields, where Pan's flute sang, a truth lies hidden, nearly forgot by man. The Arcadians are said to have possessed their land before the birth of Zeus, and the folk is older than
Richard Harris voice.
Evidence of a
gosh.
I'm
sky
dying.
with no moon has also been
dying.
found on the other side of the world. In the ancient site of Tiwanaku in Bolivia, there are symbols that depict the moon coming into orbit. And this happened at a specific moment in time thousands of years ago, long before recorded history. According to the Zulu and other ancient cultures,
Zulu go
the
way
moon
back.
didn't
Man.
form. The moon was built, and not built here. The Zulus say that the moon was built in another part
Aw,
of the
thank
galaxy
you,
by the
Tropical.
alien
So
race
sweet.
that Wawani and
Tropical's very
Mpanku came
sweet.
from.
That's
They
your
built
one
the
true
moon
love.
as a monitoring station
Yes.
to keep an eye on
Soulmate.
us, the
I
human
found
race.
you.
But
That's
what
right.
kind of aliens
I
are
found
depicted
you.
in these old legends?
Thanks
They're
to
not
YouTube.
the small gray
Like,
aliens.
that's-
The aliens that
I
built the
know.
moon
It's
are
thanks to YouTube.
reptilian.
You two brought us together.
Yes.
Yep, lizard people.
We wouldn't know each other.
Lizard.
Lizard.
Lizard people.
Better.
Reptilians. Yalla. The fish said yalla.
Jim Wall.
Hi, Walt.
Oh no! Run, gazelle! Run, gazelle!
Hello, Mr. Vice President.
Allah Akbar! Yes,
David
gazelle.
Icke has written over 20 books about various conspiracy theories. He's covered everything from the Illuminati to UFOs to the multiverse.
He's my hero.
But he's probably best known for his theory about a humanoid reptilian race.
Well, that's
Dude.
not a theory if it's true.
It's David Icke, man.
It's
Sorry,
David
sorry,
Icke.
listen.
Oh my
Has to
God!
be.
Is it David Icke? I love it.
It has to
Is
be.
it?
Did you know you can buy a Lizard People coffee mug from no iFile store?
Dude, I want
Merch
it.
plugs
Ah!
Icke claims that humans share
Ah! Yes!
I knew it.
One of my heroes.
I knew it was David Icke.
He's one of my heroes.
Yes. I would love to get an interview with David Icke.
I talked to his wife.
I know you did.
Yeah, in email, and I sent him a testimony of how I found Jesus
You know
Christ.
who we should try to get a hold of?
Who?
Bill Schneblin.
Oh, easy.
Yeah,
You got Mary on your Facebook.
yeah. Let's get a hold of Bill.
Yeah, cool. He'd do it. He's done tons of shows with me on Revelation.
with a
News.
race
There you
of
go.
shifting
Like 4
reptilian
shows.
humanoids called the Archons. Wawani
The
and
Archons,
Mpanku,
absolutely.
the brothers
Oh,
from
God.
the Zulu legend
That's
who brought the
rough
moon to
looking.
Earth, were Archons. The Sumerians called these Archon brothers Enki and Enlil, who
Yeah.
were also rulers of the Anunnaki. This race of reptilians primarily lives underground, but a few of them live among us as well. The surface-dwelling beings are here to make sure humanity stays compliant with and unaware of their plan. They're involved in the highest levels of government, business, and technology.
Fuck
They're monarchs,
them.
politicians,
Yeah.
and bankers.
Fucker.
They own and
Fucking
operate
reptilian
major media
overlords.
They eat people.
Are the allegations true that you are secretly a lizard?
Come on. He
Yeah.
is
Android.
Android. Yes.
He has Neuralink, I think.
He definitely has.
And that's
Neuralink.
why you see him like this. Because do you know Cyberpunk, guys, when you play Cyberpunk and you're talking to someone, their eyes don't really look at you. They're looking at their software in their head.
Hi 420 Moon.
They'll be
I like
ta-
your makeup.
They'll be talking to you and they'll be like this, Shanny. Like this, Shan.
That's
oh,
true.
hey, what's up? How you doing? And their eyes will be going all over because they're looking at their implants.
That's true.
You get it?
That's true.
That's Zuckerberg. He's got the fucking Neuralink.
Maybe.
He's had it, I think.
For a while now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to go with no.
Look at his eyes.
They're not human.
No, they are. He's seeing programs in his eyes.
Every aspect
It's like cyberpunk.
His eyes are always like super huge pupils.
He's seeing programs all the time.
It's
a screen in his eyes.
I wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't either.
Good God.
You'd be like the Terminator.
I know.
And you could see your heart rate all the time.
No,
That's
man.
wild,
Nah.
That's crazy.
Nah, I don't buy. Nah.
We're not into it.
No.
We're Sarah Connor
Illuminati.
Yeah.
When we
I'll
describe
be
the
your Kyle
reptilians
Reese.
as shapeshifters, you might think of a creature that physically changes its shape, like Odo from Star Trek, Mystique from Marvel Comics, or Tonks from Harry Potter. Reptilians don't do this. They actually always look like themselves. What they do is manipulate the human brain to perceive them differently. The source of the reptilians' power is their ability to alter our perception of reality. And they don't do this with telepathy, they do this with technology.
They have like holodecks that they can put into people's minds. That's fucked up, yo.
No. They can overlay a different fucking reality to your consciousness.
Dude, it's like we're trapped in the Matrix.
No, it's real. Like,
yeah, right?
That's why death is freedom. That's what the Bible says. Through Christ. Your death is freedom. Because you get out of the Matrix.
That's true.
Yeah. You take the red pill with Morpheus, it's cyanide.
Your hubby loves the show? That's awesome.
Thank you.
According to David Icke, the moon is not only a spacecraft,
Thank you for being with us,
but
guys.
also a holographic projection device. The broadcasts from the moon warp our reality, or at least our perception of reality. There's what's known as a frequency embargo around the Earth.
Wait.
Wow,
Who
that's
enforces
amazing.
This, embargo?
Well, there's a bunch of alien races who are part of a galactic federation, and they keep an eye on the reptilians, but it's a whole thing.
Go on, I got time.
No, it needs its own
This is
video.
awesome stuff.
I'm all excited. This is a bunch of bullshit.
There is
it could be bullshit.
It could be.
It could be.
It could be, but
it's fun to think about it.
No, to me, it's ringing true. Parts of this.
Yes.
Not all of it. Parts of it. And there are anomalies in the book of Genesis where it goes in the beginning, it says, the Lord created. Okay?
That's true.
And then later it says, no, it says in the beginning, the gods.
That's
Elohim,
true.
the gods created. Then later it's the Lord God.
Dude.
The one true Yahweh. That's what I would call him, Yahweh. Okay?
Perceive with our senses. And the human brain is quite capable of experiencing the true universe. In fact, it was specifically designed to do so.
One true
But
creator.
the frequencies that would allow us to see the
Not
real world
three.
are being blocked. Instead,
one.
we're locked into this
True.
simple three-dimensional existence. But there is much more being withheld from us. If you believe in simulation theory, then these beings are the creators of the simulation. If you're religious, then these beings are demons or jinn. Either way, they're not our friends.
No.
But why? Why would an advanced race want to keep humans oblivious to the real
Energy.
world? Well, when humans were first created, the alien creators learned something. All other animals on Earth are driven by instinct. The instinct to eat, to survive, to reproduce, and that's about it.
Yeah.
But when the first humans were given sentience, a byproduct of that sentience was emotion. Sure, humans are still driven.
Oh no, it's so horrible to have emotion.
But wait a minute. No, animals have emotions. That's bullshit.
Have you heard about the basilisk thought experiment? No.
No, it's false that animals don't have emotions. What the hell was that?
My cheese sauce fell.
Oh, your cheese sauce.
Yeah.
This is a catastrophe. You need your cheese sauce.
Have you guys heard about how cellular phones track your eye movements with or without cameras on? Yes.
We saw that recently.
Yeah.
And they proved it. What channel was that did that had all the pinpoints on the person's face?
I think it was the Young Turks.
No. It was
no?
It wasn't Garrett. Shane?
It might have been Shane.
It was Shane video.
It was Shane, yeah.
Your iPhone maps your entire face, and they proved it in a video. That's wild. I don't care. I am open. My name is Jason William E. Groff. I'd even give you my social security number. I don't care. Like, The government has you. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
You're property of the government, and that's why you get a social security number. Because you're traded on the stock market by rich people, very rich people, secretly.
That's true.
That's it. You're a commodity.
That's right.
By instinct, we're driven to survive and reproduce like every other animal.
Ugh, and I got the guppy support payments to prove it. Oof,
But because humans are now aware of themselves and their existence, they experience the world differently. They experience fear of the future. Humans experience the pleasure of nostalgia for the past.
Fact.
No other animal has this gift or this curse. Animals kill for survival, but humans kill out of hate.
That's it.
Our alien creators learned that our emotions carry energy, and the creators learned that this energy can be consumed for nourishment.
There you go.
Unfortunately for us, negative emotions are the most nourishing of all.
Then that's why we gotta control our emotions and bitterness and everything like that.
That's what the Bible says.
Yeah.
You take every emotion or thought captive.
Exactly.
Before you do anything.
Exactly.
That's the wisdom of Solomon.
Amen.
Love it. You get the Bible in
Some
here.
have described the alien desire for negative human emotion as a drug
Let's
addiction.
get the Bible in here again. What did it say it was in the garden? It was snakes in the garden. What do these things look like? Snakes. Walking snakes. That's what's said in the Bible.
Reality, we know that
That's
our
it.
energy
They're deceivers.
or soul or spirit or whatever you want to call it can move to a higher plane of existence after we die. But
Ascension.
instead, the alien creators, addicted to our emotions, keep
not
us here.
create us. It's a
We're
lie.
born, we live to feed the creators, then we die. Then we come back and do it all over again. It's forced reincarnation.
Lie.
This process is handled by a piece of equipment that's been called a soul recycler or
Absolutely
a soul
a
cube,
lie.
which is a large box-shaped device that's installed on the moon. The cube
You're
watches
free.
us and then transmits
Soul.
our energy back to Earth after we die, over and over again. And it's
No.
been doing so
Bullshit.
for thousands of years.
Don't believe it.
Now, I know the theory sounds like science fiction, but many skeptics were turned into believers on December 6, 2021.
Why?
That's when, completely by accident, a lunar probe took a picture of the Soul Cube.
What?
Wait a minute. Huh? Ash, shut up, shut up. No, no, no. Bop, bop, bop.
You want your Kia? Get your Kia for $334
No, I love
a
what
month.
I got.
Conclusion over
King.
There's the man.
that reincarnation is a trap. It's not that it doesn't exist, although I don't think it's quite the same as it's explained. It's a bit more subtle, maybe, but I do think it's a trap.
The recycling of souls.
Yes, Queen.
Linda Moulton Howe.
Is the machinery of this universe.
John Lear, son of Learjet inventor Bill Lear, flew his first flight at age 14. He became a stunt pilot, a contract pilot for the CIA, and set multiple aviation records. But John Lear's most known for his theories about the alien presence on Earth. He's also exposed a lot of information about the cube-shaped soul catcher on the moon.
The soul catcher is what I think is the 6 mile high tower.
6 mile high tower in the middle of the site is, yeah, the one
if you look at the moon,
area of the moon.
And the famous photo that Richard found,
Look at that.
Orbiter 384M, shows that.
What is
huge
that, folks?
tower, and he also has
Wow,
2 other photographs
that looks legit
that
picture.
show that tower. I think that tower is what I call the.
Look
soul
at that!
catcher.
It looks.
When you,
That's. If that picture's real, that's proof. They have a massive tower.
But the moon isn't the only place these soul catchers exist.
That's what they're saying. The soul catcher
There
is
are
on the
several
moon.
soul.
You see those fucking. Look at guys. That's what I was talking about. This type of footage. It looks like drones.
Yes.
Moving on the moon. Look at that. That's wild
Look
shit.
at the shadow.
Is that fake? Is that CG?
I don't think it is.
I don't think so.
Is which transmission
Good.
station takes over.
When you couple John Lear's belief in the soul catcher with David Icke's theory that we're stuck in an endless loop of reincarnation, an unsettling reality emerges that our only purpose is to serve as food for our alien jailers.
That's hell.
What's even more
No way that
upsetting
this is real.
Is that negative
No,
emotions
it's not. It's
are really
not
what
a
they
true
crave.
theory.
Supporters of the
believe it.
reptilian
Maybe that's
humanoid
why
theory
Jesus needs to
say
come
that
and
when
save
there's a
us.
global event that affects
from that like
cycle
of reincarnation.
I don't believe that.
Well, I mean, Elijah is John the Baptist.
I know, but it's a mantle. It's not the same soul. It's a mantle.
You still get their memories.
Yeah, you don't fully have their memories.
No, but you get some of them.
That's why I'm saying it's not reincarnation.
It's more like trills.
It's a mantle.
It's more like trills.
Oh my God, I'm saying the correct term. It's in the Bible.
I know. I'm just saying it's more like
John
trills.
the Baptist had the mantle of Elijah.
I know.
It's not reincarnation. It's not. This is a lie theory.
Okay.
From the God, this is a lie.
Okay.
This isn't how it
Millions
works.
of people, like a war or major conflict, it's our jailers at work.
It might explain why Cro-Magnon Homo sapien sapien is so violent. Why are we always in states
because of
war?
Satan and the fall.
Why are we competing and always challenged?
I know, it's so fucking dumb. It's because we let men rule the world. If women ruled the world, it wouldn't be so bad.
False. The reason it is this way is because the fall in Satan. Simple.
Yeah, and he tempts men into wickedness.
And they go for it because of women or money or fame.
Yeah. I don't do it. I don't do it. I don't play that
we're
game.
going to do it on entertainment.
Exactly.
Clean. Our hands are clean. Are yours? See? Clean hands.
Misty's awesome. I feel like we don't know shit about shit all theory.
There you go.
There you go.
No, you're correct completely.
Exactly.
We can't even see in the spectrum fully.
No, we can't.
We see a fraction
of the light spectrum
of reality.
Yeah, exactly.
And things that are solid
and violence.
It's just wild reality.
I really don't like the idea that
I don't compete with Misty or any of my girls here because there is no competition between us.
Why would there be?
You know why there's no competition between us? Because we accept each other about how we are and who we are.
Wow, that's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, we accept each other, so there's no competition.
See, if we ran a Christian commune where we had a ranch and everybody that you just come to it and live, right? That's how it would be there. It's just acceptance of everybody. And if you don't operate in love and charity, you're out on the street. You don't exist here. That's what we would do.
Yep.
Like a Christian kibbutz.
Yeah. I think violence needs to end. It's pointless, and it gets you in trouble.
Violence leads to violence.
Yeah. You'll always get hurt if you engage in violence.
We're being like Yoda here.
I know, right?
Teaching the two witnesses.
I know, right?
We're teaching the masses.
That's right. Violence is wrong.
we're not in control of our lives.
Always.
And I really hate
It's
the
never
idea that we're not
justified.
in
No.
control of our death. So my mind just rejects the idea altogether. But then I found this.
Unless I'm defending you. I feel, no, I'm going to be
What
violent.
the
To defend you or
What the
boys.
fuck is that?
On the
Yeah,
moon.
that's it. It's a cube.
It is a cube.
It's a cube. Bro.
It's a cube.
Now, is that a real photo? I think it is.
Yeah.
It looks real to me.
It's like Mecca.
What? You just said it.
A connection to Mecca. It's a star fallen from heaven.
Oh, you just said it.
To reunite Adam and Eve.
The Kaaba stone is something from the Anunnaki ship. What?
They're holding the stone captive and getting all the energy from the Muslims.
What?
Maybe. I don't
Holy
know.
shit.
That's why they walk in the circle. They're creating energy.
That's why they turn that way.
Yeah.
What?
Energy.
Oh my God, you
Energy
did.
suction. They should be facing the temple.
No. This feels very correct.
No, they should be facing the mosque. They should be facing the mosque according to the Quran.
Right.
They changed it to Mecca. Why?
To direct their energy to the cube?
Maybe.
That's it. Do you know the black cube is what planet it's connected to? Saturn.
I know, it's Saturnalia.
Saturnalia.
It does look like a marshmallow Wednesday.
Man, we're cracking open shit tonight.
We are.
This photo was taken December 6, 2021 by the Chinese-made lunar rover U-22. While
The Chinese are awesome, man.
They're doing cool shit.
Cube-shaped
Yeah,
object
man.
is clearly seen 80 meters from the Von Karman crater. And for some reason, the China National Space Administration labeled this object Mystery Hut. And this only lends credence to the idea that the moon is a sort of observatory with a soul-harvesting machine.
What?
There's even more evidence that Earth is actually what some call a prison planet. In his book, Humans Are Not From Earth,
Alex
Dr.
Jones.
Ellis Silver contends that humans
Alex
are actually
Jones, prison
from another
planet.
planet. They were brought here thousands of years ago and mated with Neanderthals. The hybrid species is us.
My thesis proposes that...
Maybe.
I believe the Bible, and don't say that.
Natives are more related to Neanderthals than Africans. Just saying.
I'll refresh your drink.
We mated with each other, the Neanderthals and the Homo sapiens.
Go ahead. If that's a thing.
No, I think it's a thing. We fucked the Neanderthals.
Mankind did not evolve from native Earth organisms, but evolved elsewhere and was transported to Earth between 60,000 and 200,000 years ago.
Sounding like John
Mankind is supposedly the most highly developed species on the planet, yet is surprisingly unsuited and ill-equipped for Earth's environment.
That's the shit.
It's an AI voice, I think.
The idea that extraterrestrials played a role in human history is also known as intervention theory. Dr. Silver argues that if humans actually evolved on Earth, we'd be much more comfortable with the environment. For example, humans are really the only animals that are susceptible to sunburn. Fish, reptiles, birds...
We are the only animals susceptible to sunburn. What the fuck is with that? Like, animals are outside all the time,
They
but
don't get sunburned.
Maybe that's part of the curse.
Maybe, yeah. That the thing that gives light to the planet would burn you.
Yeah. We're in hell.
Part of the curse.
Yeah.
It's part of the fall. The curse of Eden isn't fully lifted.
No, I said Native Americans have more in common with Neanderthals than the Africans have with Neanderthals.
Get right.
Gosh, I'm just talking about the genome.
The genome.
The genome.
Right?
Yeah.
They ain't racist, though. Yeah.
Thank you, Tropical.
What a pretty bird.
Oh, Fly on the Wall says my 2 albino pit bulls get sunburned. I can't leave them outside too long. Ah.
Okay.
But they're albinos.
Yeah, but still, that's...
Yeah.
The theory's broken there.
East Asians do have the highest DNA to Neanderthals.
East Asians.
But what are Native Americans? They're East Asians that came over.
East Asians, you believe? Okay.
No, they are. They're
right,
East
fine.
Asians that came over the
Silk?
No.
No.
It's the connection between Russia and Alaska.
Bering Strait.
The Bering Strait.
Is that
yes.
correct?
Yes.
Oh, wow, jeez.
The natives came over to the Bering Strait.
How did I do that one?
From East China.
Okay.
There you go.
So my theory, them being the tribe of Dan, that's my theory who the natives are.
Yeah.
The tribe of Dan from Israel. That's
Possibly,
That's what I believe. And so do the Mormons. The Mormons believe the exact same thing. Natives are Hebrews.
Yeah.
I believe that.
What a pretty bird.
It is a pretty, isn't it?
A pretty bird.
Look at the color.
Hello. I love birds.
Me too.
All have natural ultraviolet protection.
I love
in their
how talkative they are.
Feathers.
Little baby.
Whales and dolphins have special skin cells that repair DNA damaged by UV radiation.
Damn.
That's
Fur is
insane.
protected from
They
ultraviolet
self-repair.
rays, including apes. If we evolved from apes, why did
We
we
didn't.
lose our hair? Evolution
Yeah,
is supposed
it's a
to make
lie.
us stronger, not weaker.
They're unique creatures.
That's true. He's pretty hairy.
Pretty
Uncle
hairy.
Vito.
Ugh, I bet that guy can open a banana with his feet.
Dr. Silver points out that human babies are basically helpless at birth. They require constant attention for years or they'll die.
Baby. Oh.
That's a baby.
I'm never probably going to touch a baby again.
But if we get a third that wants it, we could have one.
True.
Yeah, it's true.
Would she be willing to share her baby with me?
That would be a requirement because it's a throuple.
That's true.
See? This is easy to manage.
All right.
A throuple.
What a beautiful baby.
Any of you girls that want to do the third thing, would you have my baby? You don't have to fuck me. We could do it in whatever. But I'd fuck you though. Anyway, go ahead. Whoops.
Yes, some species of animals require parental care for a time after birth, but there are plenty of species that require none. Insects, fish, and most reptiles are born completely self-sufficient.
Hey, baby.
Some land mammals are born
Oh my God, I
Some
love
birds
animals,
are born
man.
with their eyes
Hey,
open.
the baby.
Yes, you got standing.
Yay! You got standing. Little baby. Look at
Did God invent aliens? Of course.
He made them.
Food on their own.
Yes.
No other animal on the planet is as helpless as we are at birth.
That's true.
Silver claims the reason so many people have bad
No, that's not true. Kangaroo babies, they're pretty helpless.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
We are helpless though.
We are helpless,
We're
but so are
helpless,
kangaroo babies.
Well, yeah.
And little mices. And gerbils and rodents.
Yeah, but they have the ability to run with somewhat a little bit.
Not hamster.
An infant can't do anything to get away.
Well, neither can hamster babies.
Okay, fair enough. So they're lying in the video. Let's continue.
I think so.
They're lying.
He didn't think about that.
They're lying.
Is that we evolved on a planet with less gravity. That's why as we age, our knees and hips give out. We're not designed to be so heavy.
Oh, yeah.
We're also prone to chronic illness more than other mammals. So why were we brought here in the first place? Well, Silver has a few ideas. One is that humans were brought to Earth as a natural predator to wipe out other species. Now, if that's true, it worked. At one time, there were several different hominid species living on Earth at the same time.
I'm sorry.
As recently as just 40,000 years ago, Neanderthals, Denisovans, and at least one other species
that one looks like
coexisted
G-Man.
with each other for several hundred
it
thousand
does.
years.
Hi, Garrett.
Modern man arrived.
Hey, Garrett. Could I have some stuff back, Garrett?
Oh my God, it's fucking
He looks a
G-Man.
lot like him. God, they're gonna say we're racist.
I'm not being racist.
No, I know. What's just what they're gonna say.
Denisovans, and at least one
It
other
looks like
species
Gary. It does.
coexisted with each other
When he's
for
angry,
several
you know.
100,000 years. Then
Why'd I have to come home back to this house like this?
Wait.
Ha! No, it doesn't increase the video size, man.
It does.
Oh, eventually it does. Whoa. Okay, you're just...
That's fucking Gary.
Hell, you got to put it down for the people. The people can't see that.
Yeah. Sorry.
Scroll up that.
It's fucking Gary.
I mean, it resembles Gary.
I mean,
it resembles Gary. My name is Gary Moore, aka G-Man. Hey, Gary, could I have my stuff back?
Like, seriously, dude.
Gary,
come on. We want our stuff back. Why does he look like G-Man? Like, exactly.
Well, I mean, not exactly, but very close. Hey, Gare, could I get my stuff back, Gare?
Come to Paleolithic City.
That's a bigger comment.
Yeah, that's G-Man. It is, man. To a T.
I'm done. God, this is a long video.
Does this mean you have to coexist? Probably.
Yeah, it does.
Alright. Alright, enough making fun of Gare Bear.
Wow. Okay. Ha!
That's fucking beautiful.
Shanny.
Yeah.
We have to screenshot that and make that the thumbnail. Do you get that?
Okay.
We have to.
Wait 1 minute.
We have to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
I will do that.
Do it.
It's got to be our thumbnail. Sorry.
That's hilarious shit. Hey, Gare.
Alright. Get ready for it to be our thumbnail, guys. I'm doing it now.
That's it.
I'm putting it up as the thumbnail.
That's amazing. Okay.
Let's see.
That's it. Oh. Ha! Holy shit.
There we go.
Yeah, man. That's the deal.
Now let's see how it looks on our channel real quick.
We should call the stream Paleo Gary.
Paleo Gary.
I love it. I love it, okay?
No, it hasn't changed yet. No, live stream that.
Just give it a time. It will.
Yeah, it will.
Don't worry.
It will.
It will.
Okay.
Okay, oh yeah.
How does this make me feel racist? What? This ain't racist. This is showing Gary, okay?
Uh-huh. It's Gary, folks.
Jesus.
Gary made an appearance on Reverend Shanny.
Exactly.
See?
He did.
He did. There's no doubt about Gary being here, okay? Gary was here today.
Mm.
He was here. You get it?
Are you
Gary made an appearance for my birthday.
Are you dolling yourself up?
Yeah, just a little makeup.
All right.
Just a little, not the black metal shit. Okay.
All right.
I'm not doing that for you.
It changed for me. Ah, sweetness.
We go like this. Okay.
Gary's gonna get offended by this. He's gonna be
like,
"What?
You wanna get offended, Gary? Hey, Gary. Put the cam on for a second.
Wait, 1 minute. Yeah. No, it's still not there.
What's the deal? Don't worry about that. It'll refresh.
Okay.
Could you put the cam on for a second?
Okay.
I'll put the cam on.
You
did it. Okay. From Raven's flock, Gary, could I have my fucking shit back? I want you to give her GameCube. And whatever else she wants. You want the PlayStation? And
I do.
I want the portable PlayStation back. You could keep the...
I want the games, too.
I mean, she wants the games for the PlayStation. Gary.
I want my air fryer.
Gary, listen to me. Gary, give us that shit back. You stole it. You're a thief in the eyes of God right now. Okay? Do it.
Be a good Christian.
Do you understand still, Gary, what it means to love Jesus truly? Don't be a thief. I'm done.
That's right.
That's it.
And modern man arrived, and suddenly
Gary.
all other species were gone.
Fucking Gary.
But has another theory
for my
that tracks
birthday
with a lot of what we've discussed today. That humans were removed from our natural environment because we were violent, we were destructive, and we overconsumed natural resources.
Well, that hasn't changed.
I
theory
know
said
that,
the
Tropical.
aliens erased our memories, so we'd have no recollection of the civilizations and technologies we left behind. Then they dropped us off on Earth and left us to our own devices. They watched us for a while to see how we developed, and eventually they left.
Why?
All the UFO activity we're seeing now could...
They're returning.
Yeah, Returning the Nephilim. That was a Chuck Missler lecture. Returning the Nephilim.
Be our creators coming to check on their creation. Maybe they're checking to see if we've evolved past our violent tendencies. Maybe we're finally ready to be released from our prison and reintegrate into galactic society. If that's really why they're here, then unfortunately for us, our parole, it's gonna be denied.
Oh
no, we're gonna die and be eaten.
Parole denied. Oh, we're men, aren't we? Aren't we men? Love Nick Cage. Shout out to Nick Cage.
Shout out to Nick Cage.
Love you. My wife loves you, like in that way too.
Greek philosophers like Plato and Socrates proposed an immortal soul that lives on after the body's death. Many religions say the soul originates from God and exists eternally.
Duh.
But does scientific evidence support the existence of a soul that can be quantified? In the early 20th century, physician Duncan McDougall tried to determine if the soul had measurable mass.
I'm paying attention to
He thought that if a soul existed, it
Here
would
she
have
goes,
weight.
going to Jesus.
So upon death, the soul would escape, and the weight loss could be detected. McDougall had 6,000 patients placed on sensitive scales, finding that they lost an average of 21 grams.
21 grams. There it is.
He concluded.
There's the size of the soul is 21 grams.
I want to see that movie, 21 grams. Have you seen it?
No.
I want to see it.
Okay.
Who's in it? I think Benicio del Toro's in it, I think.
Ooh, I like Benicio.
He's one of my favorite actors ever.
Same.
He was the highlight of those Star Wars movies.
Why didn't they return him?
They will, eventually. I hope. Don't get rid of him. He kicked ass. What a great character. Like, you want my opinion on the best new Star Wars character? It's his character, whatever his name is in the movie. I can't remember. But Benicio del Toro in those new... He's the best new character, I'd say. I want to see a movie about him. He was cool.
This represented the soul's mass. But this
he ain't no player if he didn't get me.
Methodology cast doubt on the experiment. Modern neuroscience says our consciousness and sense of self exist in our physical brain, not a separate soul.
He says he used to be a
player.
player.
Brain imaging shows that our personality, our memories, and capabilities are tied to physical patterns and activity within our neurons. Damage to certain areas of the brain through injury or disease can impact sensory perception, mobility, emotions, and even one's identity. However, there is an argument that, sure, the brain is responsible for cognition and awareness, but a soul could simply be energy that creates our consciousness. And if so, that
Correct. No way. It can't just be one thing. It's a unison of things coming together to create consciousness.
Yes.
There's no way it's one thing.
Yes.
No.
Souls are the energy of the universe, though. If you look at it...
That's an extremely broad statement. Everything is energy.
Exactly.
At vibrations.
Exactly.
Different frequencies and vibrations.
Exactly.
That's what everything is.
Exactly.
Consciousness
We're just aware of it.
According to new theories using quantum physics, the soul may
Sweet.
exist in another dimension beyond...
We can end philosophy with one statement, a Christian philosopher named Descartes. I think, therefore I am. Hence, we exist.
There you go.
our normal space-time. Some tie this to quantum non-locality and entanglement. This is where information is passed between particles, not just faster than the speed of light, but instantly, no matter how far apart they are.
It's the connection Paul had.
This theory says the soul interacts with the human body through quantum states.
Absolutely, yeah.
Instantly across any
it's
distance.
all metaphysics.
Studies of near-death experiences,
which I wrote about in the back of my Bible, and I want to publish it. Sorry.
The body and passing through a tunnel and encountering angelic beings or dead relatives. Yet neuroscience says many elements of NDEs are generated by physical brain activity under stress. Out-of-body and near-death episodes have been induced in controlled settings by stimulating specific parts of the brain. Conclusive scientific evidence of the human soul has yet to be discovered. But maybe the soul isn't meant to be detected with a scale or a microscope or a computer.
Right,
and just
it's
because
not.
we can't see it doesn't mean it's not there.
Correct,
Religions
yes.
around the world
It's dimensional,
say the soul
extra-dimensional.
is eternal. In Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, the soul originates from God and can achieve eternal life
Absolutely.
through faith and virtuous living.
Correct.
Hinduism and Sikhism believe the soul is immortal and reincarnated based on karma. Buddhism is a little different, though. The Wheel of Life provides a symbolic map of samsara in Buddhism. Buddhists must attain enlightenment before moving beyond this cycle, and that can take many, many tries. And that's starting to sound a lot like the Soul Recycler. And here's something interesting. In the image of the Wheel of Life, which is found on the
dragon,
walls of
yes.
monasteries and schools all over the
It
world,
says Satan.
Buddha's pointing at the moon.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa. Wait. That's huge. Why is he pointing at the moon? What's he trying to tell us?
That's awesome.
What is he trying? That is cool. What is he trying to tell us, Buddha?
We're gonna find out.
By looking at the moon. This is so good. Man, this is a long video.
The moon is the most familiar object in the night sky. It's inspired stories and myths and even religions. The moon has fueled scientific intrigue throughout human history. But here's the thing. The moon is weird. By all accounts, it shouldn't even be there. The moon's orbit is extremely close to the Earth. In fact, it's the largest moon in relation to its host planet in our entire solar system. Or any solar system. We've never found anything like this in the galaxy. And this proximity has made total solar
but we're not
eclipses
unique.
possible because of the precise diameters and distances between the sun, moon, and Earth. This is an unbelievable coincidence. Some might say impossible.
It's God.
There is no astronomical reason why the moon and the sun should fit so well. It is the sheerest of coincidences, and only the Earth among all the planets is blessed in this fashion.
Asimov.
Asimov's the shit.
And don't shush me. This is making unique content.
I know. But you're being really loud.
That's good for the show.
Not for my ears.
Oh my god. Shan. We're doing a show.
I know.
Okay.
Calm down.
Come on, dude. I'm fine.
Can you not be as loud?
I'll try.
Thank you.
I'm just being enthusiastic.
I know.
I apologize.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's not only too close, it's too big.
That's what she said.
Ah!
What?
Using other planets as a reference,
just said don't
the size
yell.
of the moon should be about 40 miles in diameter. That's it. It's over 2,000 miles wide. This is also not seen anywhere else. The closest comparison is Pluto and its moon Charon, which is about 2/3 the size of Pluto. But this probably doesn't count because Pluto and Charon are a double dwarf planet.
That's what she said. What?
The Earth and Moon are also...
What the fuck? That's what she said? It's a double draw. Get it? What? I don't get it. It's a mind game, guys. I heat you down on voicemail. I think I got you. He has never been there for you. You came into y'all and the intention to take drag 11 years ago. Look at it.
Gary? Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. He wanted to off his whole family. The guy's a psycho.
Yeah, he is.
He's a psychopath, but I want my shit back.
Be stronger. Don't ever give him a chance. No, I won't.
No, never.
No.
I just want my shit back, and I'll shake his hand and he leaves. That's it.
So really a double planet. But there's something else strange about that. The barycenter, or center of gravity between the Earth and Moon, is inside the Earth. That means there should be a wobble in the Moon's orbit. The Moon does wobble a little bit, but its orbit is one of the most perfectly circular that's ever been seen. The Moon is also precisely locked in orbit, so the same side always faces Earth. This is also
No, G-Man wanted to off Drag's family.
Correct.
Unusual among moons and planets. Some scientists argue that the Moon doesn't wobble because it's not very dense. But that's also a problem. If the Moon and Earth were formed at the same time, which is the leading theory, then why is the Earth so much more dense?
Because the Moon is hollow.
Right.
There you go.
Perfect.
There you go.
It makes perfect sense.
It does. It's a good theory.
I think it's confirmed. It rung like a bell for 3 hours.
That's true.
Come on.
The lunar orbiter experiments vastly improved our knowledge of the Moon's gravitational field, indicating the frightening possibility that the Moon
That's a guy from
might
MIT.
be hollow.
That is MIT.
That's a guy from MIT saying this. No.
Why are they all saying this?
Because it's real. The Moon
In
is
November
real.
1969, Apollo 12 launched as NASA's second manned...
How can he get our stuff? He can easily drop it off.
Yeah.
And leave.
He knows exactly where this is. He has a guy that drives a car and can get the stuff in the truck. It's not too much stuff that he would be bringing. He sets it on the porch. I shake his hand and go, Gary, go with God. That's it. I don't even want an apology or anything like that. I'd say, I don't want your words. You want to go for repentance, you go to God, not me. I shake his hand and that's it.
That's true.
That's it. Give me my shit back. You're a thief in the eyes of God right now, Gary.
Yep.
The Moon. One of the key objectives was investigating the Moon's interior. Apollo 12 astronauts placed seismometers on the lunar surface, similar to those used to detect earthquakes on Earth. The astronauts intentionally crashed their ascent stage module into the Moon to gather seismic data. Now, instead of typical seismic patterns, the data showed the Moon vibrating for over an hour. The Moon was famously described as ringing like a bell. The phenomenon led some to speculate that the Moon might be hollow, or contain significant hollow...
It has to be someone we both fall in love with. Thank you.
Spaces. This theory is supported by the still
There'll be dates and
classified Apollo
stuff, and then
17
we'll see,
project called Chapel Bell. And this sounds like an experiment that has something to do with sound, but all these years later, it's still classified. Why? In 1970, two Soviet scientists proposed that not only is the Moon
I make
hollow,
beautiful babies
the Moon is
too.
an artificial
Damn right.
spacecraft brought to Earth a long time ago.
You did.
This
I did.
spaceship
You
moon
did.
theory
You can't
explains
anymore,
many
so
of the
maybe somebody
anomalies,
else can
like the low
for me,
density,
'cause I
the
do want
sound
a child.
reverberation, and why the Moon is even here at
You
all.
tied your tubes.
Spaceship Moon
Yeah,
also
that was
explains the
perimetapause.
You
strange crater
canceled
issue.
your womb, so that's
Oh
it.
yeah, moon craters
I want
are
a baby,
very
though.
odd.
I do.
When an asteroid impacts a moon or planet, it leaves a crater. The bigger
Yes,
the
there's
asteroid,
no
the
egress.
deeper the crater, right?
Yeah.
Well, on the Moon, no matter how big the object that impacts it, craters don't
a
penetrate
moon
deeper
nipple.
than a couple of miles. Now, this could be explained by a rigid, impenetrable outer shell encasing the Moon.
Spaceship Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that's That's the deal.
If the astronomical data...
It's another doctor.
Okay.
Another doctor.
Wait.
Take the CC out.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
If you ask, the astronomical data is reduced, it is found that the data require the interior of the moon is less dense than the outer parts. Indeed, it would seem that the moon is more like a hollow than a homogeneous sphere.
Again, that same
Gordon
quote.
MacDonald.
That's that same quote from the beginning. Come on. This is real. This is not fake shit. This is real.
Listen to me. It's controlled COINTELPRO, where one side against another acts like they are on the other side to gain info, etc. He came into it knowing what he'd take. That's true.
I just told him a message from God.
That's right.
You're a thief in the eyes of God, Gary. Give me some of, give us some of our shit back.
Indeed, it would seem that the moon
and you'll be
is
okay.
more like a hollow than a homogeneous sphere.
Data also indicates the moon's core is less dense than the outer layers, the complete opposite of, well, every other celestial object ever discovered. This could be evidence that the moon has vast hollow inner cavities. Also, the soil and moon dust on the surface are actually older than the rock and soil within the moon. That only makes sense if the interior moon was mined, hollowed out, and then the material brought to the surface. Now, there are scientific...
Maybe that's why they look like craters. They're really not. They're just digging spots.
And if the moon is that hollow, it means they have extremely advanced mining technology. Whoever did it.
Where did I get the fishnet? I got it for like
Amazon.
$5 on Amazon.
Was it Temu?
No, it was Amazon. It was like $5 on Amazon.
So hot.
A long time ago.
I really wish you'd wear it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Explanations for all of this, but to be honest, they fall short.
Looking at all the anomalies and unanswered questions about
Erwin
the moon,
Shapiro.
The best explanation for the moon is an observational error. It doesn't exist.
What?
It's easier to explain the non-existence.
Wait. Why are all these highly learned people saying it doesn't exist?
I don't know.
You said it's a hologram.
I did say
You
that.
famously said we have to review that video.
That'll
be the next thing we do at 8 p.m. tomorrow. That'll be our next content. Reviewing that.
That's true.
Let's do that. Because it's connected to the moon.
That's true.
That's it. Tomorrow, 8 p.m., we're going to be taking a look at an old, good, because it's got T.J. Kirk and Paul Zigo, I think. Both. We'll be taking a look at that video at 8 p.m. next time, okay? Tomorrow. This is incredible. You're losing steam.
I am.
You're
We
losing
cannot
steam.
help but come to the conclusion that the moon, by rights, ought not to be there. The fact that it is one of those strokes of luck almost too good to accept.
That's amazing.
The moon is weird. It shouldn't be there, and it might be hollow. But is it a transmission device that affects our behavior? Well, there's
Possibly.
more crime during a full moon. There are more car accidents.
Lunatics.
Sensitivity to pain is higher during a full moon.
Wow.
A full
There you
moon
go.
disrupts our sleep. Some people are prone to erratic behavior during a full moon. This
Yes.
is called the werewolf effect. This is also where the word
Lunacy
lunatic comes from. Talk to a cop or a nurse. They'll tell you that they can tell when it's getting close to a full moon.
There you go.
Yeah, my mom always said that. People were going crazy because it's a full moon. She always said that.
Yeah. Oh my God. 1 second, sorry.
What happened?
Oh, my penis hole's getting bigger because of the piercing, and sometimes
Ow.
it goes inside my cock.
Ow.
Because my cock hole's getting bigger.
Ow.
My dick is just continually getting bigger.
There you go.
I'm gonna have a 9-incher.
There you go.
I should put a weight on this. I should fucking hook weights to my cock on my cock ring. My Prince Albert.
Yeah, the nurses know. Like, nurses say when it's a full moon, it's crazy.
Yeah, lunacy.
People get sick and people get crazy. Yeah.
That's where it comes
It gets
from.
wild on those nights.
It's true.
Again, science tries to explain this erratic behavior.
Got an ad coming up,
like there's
folks.
more crime during
We
a
love
full
you.
moon because it's easier to see.
No.
Stay
It's
tuned.
also easier to get caught.
Right, the science is thin. And notice that all these changes in behavior during a full moon are negative. More crime, more pain, more car crashes. If there are aliens feeding off our negative emotions, and they use the moon to do it, well, suddenly everything makes sense. But there is good news. You can fight back.
Oh, really? Okay.
Hey, everybody. Tim
What's up, Tim?
Hey, Tim.
We love you.
Vote for Kamala.
Yeah, I'm for the matriarchy. Vote for Kamala.
Tim Waltz is an awesome dude.
I love him. He's actually a real good
Reptilian
man.
humanoid aliens using technology to alter our reality in
They
order
are
to create
fun.
negative emotions. Our souls being used
Prince
for
Albert.
food over and over again on the moon. This
I
story
got one.
is a lot. And how much of it is
Looking
true?
big?
Well, a lot of it
Thank
depends
you.
on your
All right.
perspective and what you choose to believe. But let's take it one piece at a time. The Anunnaki are documented in Sumerian texts. But there's plenty of documentation of Zeus
shit.
and Apollo and Athena and the rest of the Greek gods.
Athena.
Same with Roman gods, Norse gods, all gods really. But are any of those gods real? Well, you decide.
I think
But
so.
Zechariah Sitchin's interpretations of Sumerian texts have been largely discredited and disregarded. He's been
Sitchin wrote
criticized
fiction.
for inaccurate translations of the Sumerian tablets. Skeptics say he manipulated the translations in order to support his theory.
Yeah, but his story is true.
Maybe. But the story about gods coming from the sky,
Yeah,
creating
it's
man
Sydney.
or
That's
helping
right.
man,
Animals
that
are
story's
affected
almost
by it.
universal. The Anunnaki are also connected to the Great Flood, which is a story found in every culture on Earth.
Amen.
Supporters of the Anunnaki
True.
theory claim
That's
that human
true.
genetics have traces of alien DNA. The truth is, human DNA is pretty boring. Our DNA is close to everything on Earth. Chimps share almost
I don't agree.
99%
Nothing
of
about
their
DNA
DNA
is
with
boring.
humans.
Sorry.
Dogs and cows share around 80%. Birds and humans share 65% of their DNA. Humans even share over 50% of their DNA
G-Man
with
would love bananas. He'd love that. Oh my God, he always said, I'm no banana.
Well, your DNA is 50% of a banana, so shut the fuck up.
Look.
You're half banana.
I meet myself. I got a banana. I'm gonna peel it and eat it in front of you.
You're half banana.
See?
Get over it.
I'm eating myself. I'm a cannibal. This is dumb. I agree with you, Gary, on that one.
Yeah, you're half banana. Get over it.
No, you're not.
Into a
Ridiculous.
Yep.
Maybe that's why you got.
You're half banana. That was a great one. That's a shirt. I'm half banana.
Because your DNA is
Dr.
50%
Ellis'
of a
theory
banana.
that humans didn't originate on Earth is
Where do you
really
mean?
interesting. He lays out a lot of scientific evidence to
We
support
have
this theory.
boring DNA.
But
What are you
even he
talking
admits
about?
the theory has some holes, and he's released updates to try and fill in some of these holes. Still, mainstream science rejects the idea that humans originated on a different planet. But there is a wrinkle. In 2020,
Aries says the
researchers
Democratic
discovered
Convention
that
is
about
cringe just as
50,000
bad
years
as
ago,
Republicans.
There you
were.
go. Yeah, I knew it will be.
See, that's why I'm not watching it.
Thanks for the
humans
intel, Aries.
procreated with a species
I've heard
that scientists
Rev's half
didn't know
banana too.
existed.
Yeah.
They call this ghost DNA.
You got it,
Timing lines
man.
up perfectly
My
with
banana
Dr. Silver's
made you
theory.
squirt
His
like a
book
fire
is amazing,
hydrant.
and I'd love to do a full episode on
Last
how
night.
humans might have been transported
God,
here.
you're
So
hot.
if you'd like to see
I
that,
love
let
that
me
black
know.
man.
That will be a
Jeffrey's
wild
so
ride.
good. You got
Now, let's talk lizard people.
Lizard.
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 Better.
The most well-known proponent of the reptilian
run
conspiracy
easy.
is David Icke.
Okay.
I forgot.
David Icke is well-read,
We gotta get
well-spoken,
OnlyFans so that we
and
can
highly
stream and
entertaining.
touch each other.
His theories
Hey,
are
you know,
extremely
let's-
creative.
How
Okay,
many-
let's
Like
watch
most
this.
conspiracy theories,
Yeah,
he can't
absolutely.
prove or disprove him.
Yeah.
But remember, in 1991, he claimed to be the son of God and the world was going to end, and he made this claim on television while
David
wearing
Icke, yeah.
a turquoise tracksuit.
Don't make fun of him for that. He had a spiritual awakening. They always make fun of him for this.
You do claim to be the son of God.
Oh, come on, heroes wear tracksuits.
The lizard people story seems to have started in 1934 with an LA Times article. A mining engineer claimed to have found tunnels underneath Los Angeles. A Hopi Indian told him the legend of the lizard people, who are an advanced race.
There you go. The Hopi talk about the lizard people. They also, their symbol is the cross before Christianity.
I have a question for folks.
What?
Since we're actually starting to get consistent, good audiences.
That's true.
You can put this in the comments. If Shanny and I did an OnlyFans, would you sub to it? That's the question. We love you a lot.
All right.
We love you lots, okay?
To me, voting is picking between serpents and scorpions. Exactly, Melissa.
Serpents and scorpions. Yeah, that's true.
That is.
It's true.
that escaped through the tunnels 5,000 years ago.
Well, that's why so many movie stars are shaped.
Denver Airport.
Dude, that's it.
Maybe, but there are no tunnels and there is no Hopi legend of lizard people, so I don't believe that one. And honestly, when I started this topic, I didn't believe any of it.
So there
well,
is
except
no
for the
Hopi
moon
legend.
stuff. The moon is weird.
Lie.
But while researching, I found myself bouncing between feelings of depression and fear and anxiety and especially anger. The message boards, blogs, comment sections I came across are filled with people expressing outrage. They're furious that they have us all trapped in this never-ending loop of misery. That we're made to endure this torturous, unfair life time and time again.
Hi, Scorpion.
We're not given a choice to come back or not. Our only purpose is to be food for our prison guards. But if
Ugly
they truly
fuckers.
believe that an advanced race is feeding off our negative emotions, well, they're giving our jailers exactly what they want. There were so many comments that were seeking. I saw a lot of people.
All right,
with
we got answers
self-centered
already in the
victim
chat.
mentality.
I mean,
it was frustrating to read,
thank
but
you guys.
I understand it. Life is hard. Life is unpredictable.
It ain't 9
Life
yet.
is painful. When
Getting
things in
there,
life
though.
go wrong, it's easy to shift
It's getting there.
responsibility to a theoretical they instead of looking in the mirror. David Icke, John Lear, and others who promote the reptilian conspiracy say that we don't have to exist in an
Shanny, would you say it's about like that high, man? No.
Yeah.
It's about that high.
Yeah.
My junk. It's
Yeah.
getting pretty big, man.
Can we, like, okay.
Yeah, I'm paying attention. Everybody's seeing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
a cycle of pain and reincarnation.
I'm just engaging
Negative
chat.
emotions
I won't
fuel the
anymore.
cycle.
I'll just watch
Positive
this.
I didn't say
emotions
that.
can break it. So you have a choice. You can choose to be the change. Choose kindness over anger. Choose acceptance over judgment. And choose gratitude over the endless desire for more. Choose joy over sadness. And mercy over revenge.
That's
Just
right.
Choose love over hate. Now, I know it's not easy. I really do. But your life really can be whatever you want it to be. The
Amen.
choice is
Great
yours.
channel. Shout out to the Y-Files.
Those are words of Jesus,
That's
man.
Jesus Christ. That's Buddha.
Yeah, exactly.
Before Jesus, Buddha. Choose joy over sorrow. Choose.
Someone said, would you feed Shanny grapes on OF?
Yeah.
That'd be beautiful.
That'd be fun.
That'd be so beautiful.
I'll be like Mickey Rourke in that movie, man.
You could like dress like Greeks and like do it.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I'd do toga, toga, toga.
Exactly.
Fuck me. John Belushi.
I bet you didn't know this. In North Gaza, after the conflict...
Please help them, guys.
Yeah. We had a discussion about that today. It was really good. Go listen
Now, I'm
to
not
it.
religious, but this episode makes me hope there's a heaven.
Huh?
That's just a marketing campaign.
It exists.
Heaven
Oh,
is
shut
a
up.
marketing campaign.
The lizard people invented the concept of heaven to trick us into giving up our souls. They're a bunch of scary schemers.
Well, next
The
up,
evil ones.
Up fake
Not
the moon
Jesus.
arising. I know lizard people live inside. If we don't hold them back, we'll be a lizard people's neck. There's a fake moon in the sky.
There's
next
a
up
fake
is
moon
the
in the
story
sky.
of Ingo Swann. He was a sidekick who worked for the CIA under Project Stargate, and he had a lot of success remote viewing places all over the world.
Okay.
But he also remote viewed the moon, and what he found up there was terrifying.
What? What?
When Ingo Swann released his book titled
You
Penetration
okay?
in 1998,
Penetration?
he went to the CIA to remote view the dark side of the moon. Specifically, to look for alien presence. It sounded like science fiction, but in 2006, when the CIA started releasing documents on the Stargate project, Swann's participation in the
Wow, it
program
was government
confirmed.
release
When Swann
shit.
was asked about the existence of extraterrestrials, he said not only were they already here, but they are building something on the far side of the moon.
What? That's
Aw,
no
dude.
Wait, that's government documents that said it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's real.
It's real.
Okay, investigation complete at this point. This is real.
All right. Shall we close it?
Man, what a great video.
It is.
Let's save it. Let's do a part 2 of this. 'Cause
Yes.
There's enough for a part 2. That's what we'll do.
We'll do a part 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, let's go. I'll go Cam. I want to say to everybody that was here tonight, and the angels that made my birthday even better than it. You made it great. You helped us out. I'm going to get my Desert Eagle, it looks like, unless they screwed with the thing and they just put it in the cart and it says purchase, but I don't think that's the case. Because the way it worked is to take it off the list if you just put it in the cart. You look amazing, you know that? Look at this. Do you see this right here? Wow. That's just really good, you know? I hope you like our entertainment. We try and provide that entertainment for you. And the past live stream, the last one we did with Science Sam, that was serious.
That was.
That's serious issues.
That was.
But this is entertainment. I hope you enjoy it, and we love you. That's it.
Absolutely.
Peace.
And Maranatha, guys.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yes. Live long and prosper. And guess what? He's a boy.